Alrighty, welcome back everybody to another exciting episode of Edge of Twilight. The Stars Between. This will probably be
What's our new name?
that will be decided after this.
Oh.
Because we still have a lot to do in the Stars Between. So,
Okay.
Anywho, who wants to give me the recap?
See. Yeah!
Go ahead, Essie.
Since we're kind of at the start of a new season, I was thinking of giving a Too Long Didn't Read kind of a what happened. Is that okay?
Sure. Yeah, do that.
Cool.
Get it, girl.
Storm suggested it, so here we go. Way back when, on a planet called Verum, on a continent called Conflicts, a bunch of people woke up in different bodies, not being able to remember anything except how they had died before. So they kind of go on a journey of self-reflection and finding themselves, but get sidetracked because, well, end of the world and all that kind of starts to happen with some rogue angel named Primus. They go and they fight him, and they win, but as you'll find out, this team kind of gets sidetracked all the time in great explosions of magic and gets shuttled off everywhere. Just at the last second, they come out by the skin of their teeth, winning on top, but it's always harrowing and tough. So they get transported by this magic to the Twilight Station, where they find a guy named Folly. Now, Folly, some of them thought that they knew who he was and wanted to fight him just right off, but some of them didn't know who he was and thought he deserved a second chance for self-reflection as well, and so they freed him. Thankful for that, he spares their lives, and more wild magic occurs, which causes them to remember who they had been, change whatever they wanted to amalgamate themselves into who they actually were, and yet again, jettisons them off into space. New teammates, all sorts of fun stuff. They crash land on a planet called Dragonstar in a different part of the universe. And deals are made, deals are broken. They try to fix what's wrong with that planet, being a bunch of corruption in the capital city, and they do pretty all right fixing it. They also meet the brother deities of the dream, Own and Woad, who aren't entirely happy that Folly kind of tore up their dream to get to where he was going. So now they have to go find him, and they learn more about him in the process through a couple of clowns. But once again, things go kind of sideways, and they are very quickly evacuating from Dragonstar, off into space yet again. They meet up with Inu, they get a new vessel, they go to Greygrum, they do some demon stuff there. They go to just outside the orbit of Luka, and they rescue a bunch of survivors from a ship. Then they go to Rampart, and show a feudal lord his place and do some good stuff, I guess, for Sekelcuse, another deity. And now they're back on Dragonstar, or at least they were. But before they could reconcile anything, they kind of got sidetracked yet again, being attacked by navigators, who have been chasing them for who knows how long, from some other part of the universe. And that was probably their most harrowing fight to date. It took them not very long, but it sure used up a bunch of their resources to do it. But they managed to make it through, and now they feel that the clock is ticking down towards the inevitable. So they are off quickly for a little stop on Arist to resupply and hopefully find stuff where they're more stronger, helping them out. And then they'll go to Band, where they expect Folly to be. And once they deal with that, who knows? It'll be whatever's in the stars between.
Very nice, yes. Very good. Much talk, yes.
Mm-hmm.
My wife.
She said the thing.
My wife.
You caught that, Rainzz? Haha.
She said the thing.
Ta-da!
Right, let me gather you guys up because, oh man.
My boobs.
Okay. And so, we're going to pick up, going over everything as we will, but we're going to pick up with you guys arriving on Arist, as this is the place you'll need to be to do all the representative part of your downtime. And also, the map makers really came through today. I need to adjust how big this is. 1 second.
Does that mean I have to prepare my computer to run on dial-up?
No, you shouldn't.
Okay.
Are you still in France, Roxa?
Yes, I am. Okay. Listen here.
Oh,
It's not another Lost Stone situation
doggies.
where we all die.
No.
Okay.
It's just sometimes when the map makers go ham, it's just my computer just starts dying.
Well, I don't think that's a problem, but
Okay.
Maybe your PC is vegetarian.
Wait, what? No.
Because they went ham.
Because they went ham.
Oh my god.
God.
I hate you. God.
okay, and
Glad to be back.
This should be it right here. Okay, good. Get you
Trying
guys.
to find a good icon.
Post you guys in here. Oh, let me make this lighting good.
Oh, that's how I
I've also got some custom music for you guys.
do. Custom music.
Is it just moaning?
No, Storm, it isn't.
Why would it be?
It isn't just moaning, Storm.
Why
There's
wouldn't
other.
it be?
Well, yeah.
There's an awful lot of questions about our musical taste.
I feel very judged right now.
Me too.
Okay, so to kind of give you guys the setup, as you approach Arist, there's a couple of things. First, to give you kind of like in your mind's eye, unfortunately we don't have full art for this, the actual planet of Arist looks almost like an eaten apple core, like an eaten apple towards just the core, right? So you kind of have these large crescent constructs that meet in the center and then kind of crescent back out again. And to kind of give you another vision of it, if you've seen Treasure Planet, it looks like the spaceport that is the moon.
Yes.
It's essentially everything is built with the verticality in mind. So to kind of give you an idea, has anybody played Halo? How the Halo rings work? How you're walking, it's like a reverse, like Earth, where instead of walking on the outside of a sphere, you're walking on the inside of one. Essentially, everything is level, but there's a very real possibility that the sky will be full of more of the planet of Arist above you. Like there's a chance for you to do that. And as you pull in the Astral Harpy, the first thing you notice is that there are many different vessels, more so than you ever would have thought. There are several of them that are parked, getting refueled. You can see people of all sorts moving all around you. Their various levels of tech are either above, beyond, different. It's a myriad of colors and shapes. So something to point out, what you're about to see is accurate. The difference is that all of the tech that you're going to see, quotations, is just very advanced magical applications. Magic items, things like that. Like the actual structures themselves are enchanted. And they produce the same effects that high levels of tech would. So, allow me to introduce you to Night Arist.
Oh, we came in at night for the night market?
Ooh.
I bet the food seems amazing.
Technically speaking, this entire area is always in night because this is the night district, and it is,
Very good.
and it is the place that is most likely going to give you access to the crews, access to the supplies, wealth, the things that you need.
A perfect place for an evil wizard
All right.
and her good aligned party.
All right.
Yeah,
What do you
but I
mean
get-
good?
Let me load you.
I bet I get
guys.
advantage on stealth checks here.
What do you mean not good?
Okay. And furthermore, by Econochorus's suggestion, the place that you should start your adventure in Arist is at a place called Ellie's Eatery.
That's so cute. Ellie.
Adorbs.
Ellie's Eatery. Okay, I got it wrote down.
All right, let you guys load
Jesus.
Oh, I love it.
Yo. I'm in.
Look at this.
in. Oh,
So
so
Ron!
she deboard.
Oh,
Sera
wow,
appeared
this
out
is
the window.
huge.
Does it seem like a place where a tentacle wizard's not going to be like attacked on sight? Should she disguise herself?
well, considering the fact that you've already seen several tentacled individuals, no.
Very good. Okay, she'll slither around with her party on full display.
Yeah. All right, I'll let you guys load in. This might take some time.
I'm in.
Oh, I'm already loaded.
I'm in.
Is anybody
Same.
not
Surprisingly.
loaded?
think we're ordered. I think Astra is getting something.
She's good.
So yeah.
She's good? Everybody good?
Yeah, it's in the chat bar.
Ah.
Oh boy. Man, I'm so excited. I've actually never been able to do anything in Arist, so I'm hype. I'm hype as fuck.
Alright, you guys, let's fuck it up in 5 minutes.
I'm Jeb.
I feel like that's a very
course.
us thing to do.
Get a giant cup of coffee and just spill it all over the...
Okay, or you could just do that and just ruin
Irha
everything.
takes
That's
this
cool.
shit out of samurai lore just as she slithers. I'm joking. I feel like that's done by now. Oh, how long has it been since she ate that man?
You have shitted him out.
Okay.
Alright. The music should be going well. I mean, you guys hear that, right? Like, it's not too loud or anything?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. Chat, what about you? Is it coming in okay? I really want to hit the vibe here. Chat, let's see here.
I'm jebbing.
I'm jebbing. I can't stop.
I can't stop jebbing all over the place.
Oh my god.
My favorite part was when Arcadum said it's jebbing time. I started jebbing all over the place.
Good.
Okay, let's see. That looks good. All that looks good. Excellent. And now I'm pretty sure this should not get me muted, as it is from video games. So here's hoping. All right.
Video games.
All right. Here we go. As you approach the sign that says Ellie's Eatery, you will see that there are several strange, almost growths that are coming out of the wall. Each one of them appear to be metallic casing, things that you have seen before on Econocoros and other such levels of tech. Effie will also see that there are some ports for her to plug herself in as well. As you approach, wording will flash above the door. You will see that it starts to cycle through different languages, until finally it comes to Rexian, which Effie can read through her Valkyrie's eyes. And it states, "No weapons allowed."
Effie shrugs and looks at the party. The sign says no weapons allowed.
But I am a weapon even without.
I know. I'm with you too. I understand. She kind of looks around. Is there like a bin or something to like stow things?
There are buttons on the wall.
Can I read what the buttons say?
Dispense, withdraw.
Okay, I guess we're supposed to like, I don't know. What if they're robbing us or something though?
I mean, what if other Econocoros suggested this place if this would be the case?
I mean,
Perhaps you should knock on the door and see if someone will come to greet us.
you're the rogue. Does it seem like a trap?
Is there any thieves' cant anywhere plastered on the building?
There is, but it's actually Thieves' Cant that you can't read. It's in an alien language.
Narrows eyes.
Can Sera read it with her like 5 million different ways to read languages?
Well, it's ciphered, so no. That's why Thieves'
Okay.
Cant is knowable by rogues. most of the
Can I
time.
jack in?
You sure can.
I'm gonna jack in.
All right, as you jack in, you will see that there is a very simple program that responds with, "Hello, welcome to Anakar's door model number 48575. You wish access to Ellie's Eatery. Is this correct?"
Why?
"I'm sorry, my responses are limited. You'll have to ask the right question."
Yes.
"You have stated yes. Is that correct?"
Yes.
"Very well. Ellie's Eatery is a fine establishment made with a knight heiress. If you wish to enter, you will have to deposit all of your weapons into the bin, or allow yourself to be scanned so that your natural weapon aptitude can be registered to our databanks. Do you accept these parameters?"
Effie looks back at the rest of the party. So we either need to deposit our weapons or get body scanned, which I don't know which is worse.
Did we hear what it's actually saying to her?
No,
Is it out loud or just to her?
No, it's in the digital space.
Okay. I have no problem being body scanned.
Why don't you go first then?
Same here.
All right. Oh God! Hang on. Let me deselect.
I hit yes on the thing as soon as Sera pops in.
Very well.
Motor to the side.
Initiating
Just
scan.
stand there.
Please hold still.
Hold still, Sera.
All right, so
She'll hold out her arms.
the eye
She'll
above
spread out all of her tentacles.
She's T-posing.
something opens above the door, and it will scan all of you.
Oh.
Thank you. Your threat level has been verified. It has been updated into the databanks. Please enjoy Ellie's Eatery. And the door will open.
Great.
Which way? Which way does it open? Like a slidey do?
Yeah, it's a sliding door.
Okay.
She'll go through and then wait for everybody.
She pushes Sera in.
Well, that didn't seem any worse than being on the Harpy.
I'd imagine it's harmless.
All right. As you enter, you will feel that there is a kind of like a definitely a vibe change as you enter. The area is dark, but well lit enough that you can see where everything is, but also still kept dark enough that shadows linger and things like that.
With my dark vision, do I see anything or perceive anything in the shadows?
No.
Okay. Hello?
Is this the only door? Arcadum.
Yep, that's the only door.
Does it
She'll
say
look back at the
anything?
people that she knows who can't see. It's straight ahead. Come on.
Oh, okay.
All right, as you approach the door, it does not say anything.
Tap, tap.
This time Sera will push her. Come on, let's go.
All right.
Ow! The
push-
door's closed!
You push through the door. The door opens because it's a push door. You just push it open.
I fall in and I stumble to my knees.
I push her in tits first.
Wow.
I try and slowly stammer up as I'm blocking the doorway and making it very hard for the rest of my party to get in.
Slither,
Alright.
slither, slither. Alright, what do we got in here?
All right, as you enter, you can see that this area is filled with all sorts of people, kind of all packed in together. There are many different faces, each one less recognizable than the one before. You can see that there are people with grimaces, scars, mechanical augmentations, alien faces, all sorts of individuals. However, the one in the very back behind the bar gets your attention as you see a woman with a mechanical arm resting kind of bored looking. And you see this?
Cool.
Effie kind of salutes and tries to make her way through the crowd of people accidentally bumping into a couple of them. Hello!
She'll look at you with an eyebrow raised.
She smiles.
She'll tap her ear a couple of times.
Are you deaf?
Sera gets onto a bar stool.
Keitanama. Keitanama. She'll say again. Keitanama.
What is she actually saying with Sera with her constant tongues effect?
Your tongues doesn't reveal it.
Effie kind of leans in with an ear to the side.
No, Nagnet, Katanamas.
I don't know what you are saying.
She'll point at her mouth and move it up and down and move her fingers like she's making a talking face with her hand and points at you.
You want me to talk? I guess some more? Do you
Keitanama,
recognize?
Keitanama. She'll start nodding.
Yeah.
Keitanama.
Okay. So, I am from a place called Conflux on the planet of Verum. And, you know, we are...
Hey, it's adjusted now. You can stop.
Okay, perfect.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ellie's. I'm Ellie.
Hi, Ellie. This is my party. We are the crew on the vessel called the Astral Harpy.
You're certainly new here, I could tell that. So, what brings you to my fine eatery? You want some food?
Well, we have an angel on our vessel, named Econochorus, who suggested that we stopped in here as the first stop on our trip to Eris.
Well, that means your tin can's got good taste, at least.
I would hope so.
Well, what do you want?
What do you have?
Well, we've got meat stacks, if you're into that kind of thing. We've also got some bread cakes. We've got some soup. Made it myself this morning.
One of everything, please?
She'll nod. She'll look over to her mechanical arm, flip it up, and start inputting stuff into a series of convalescence keys, and then close it. Order's on its way.
Thanks.
How much for that?
Oh, that's right. You probably don't have credits yet. Just give me whatever foreign currency you've got. We'll figure it out.
Effie looks at Maelie and gestures for her to put some.
Well, should have brought big money, shouldn't we?
Oh my god.
I put 1 gold down.
She'll look at the gold and look back up. You said one of everything, right?
Oh, okay. So I'll add 2 more to the pile for 3 total.
She'll walk over, snatch the gold, and then she'll start to kind of look at it. She'll put one of the gold pieces on her mechanical palm of her hand, and it'll scan it. You'll see that information starts to flash across her eye, like you've seen before in different convalescence kits. And then she'll nod. That'll do. And she'll put the coins in with a bunch of other weird-looking currency.
As she does that, Effie's gonna take about a stack of 10 gold and put it on the counter and look at Ellie. You know, as a barkeep, is there anything that I should know about our time wandering around Arist?
Well, if you're new to this place, a couple things that you gotta know. So, the Astrans, the spooky ghost people that rule this place, their laws are pretty simple. They don't really like violence. They don't really like bad vibes, I guess you might say. However, there are places that the Astrans can't quite see with their legions, and this would be one of them. So, My advice, keep to yourself, don't cause any problems, and you should be fine. But also be smart about it. Not everybody here is your friend. But, on that same token, this is one of the only places where those that have reached the astral sea can trade and be amongst their fellows. So, as long as you're not a prim, which obviously you aren't, you should be fine.
She nods and pushes the stack of 10 gold towards her. I appreciate your help.
She'll push it back towards you.
Irha kind of like leans over to Maelie. What's a prim? What is that?
It means primitive. It means someone who hasn't reached the stars on their own.
Right.
Ellie, do you have a map of Eris?
Yeah. Just give me your con, and I'll send it over.
She'll look at Effie.
I have some jacks. Does that work?
Con, it's the number that I send information to your kit.
Effie, her eyes roll in the back of her head, and she looks for her con number.
Okay. You.
What's that? Her add friend request number.
What is my ID?
All right. Your con number is easy #5541.
Okay. It's easy #5541.
Type that in. And she'll send you over a map of Eris. There you go, love. Make sure you get messed up.
I appreciate that.
Hey, it's no problem. It's part of us jobs here that we make sure that newbies like yourselves find your footing. It's one of the laws of the Astrans, actually.
By the way, what's happening with this place? We heard a rumor that there's some sort of civil war going on.
Oh, yeah. So, some of the Astrans think that they shouldn't, I should say, keep a neutral stance. You see, the Astrans here, they're incredibly powerful, right? And they have an astral legion of synthetic warriors that honestly is beyond any sort of forces that I've ever seen, and I've seen quite a few runners come through here, right? But the thing about it is, some believe that they should use that might to intercede into the affairs of other planes. There are some that believe they should remain neutral, and there are some that believe they should just cut everyone else off completely and just live by themselves. These factions have been debating for longer than I've been alive, but it got really bad recently. There's been a new Astran who's really starting to stir people's hearts, and he's more of the interfering type bit. But there are some people that are afraid that his call to interfere with Prims is actually a means to conquer them. But that's kind of all above the head of a lowly barkeep such as myself.
We heard that there was somebody who, kind of came back from the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Is that this guy?
I mean, I don't know about coming back from the dead. That seems kind of hyperbolic, really. I mean, yeah, he took on a name of an Astran hero, but a lot of people are named after famous people. I was named after one of the most famous whores in Night City.
Ellie?
Yeah. Ellie the Vast,
Nice.
she was called.
Is there brothels in Arist?
Yeah.
Nice. She looks at her party like I told you so.
Irha just kind of rolls his eyes.
Shrug.
Your questions the god who told them that nobody here would be interested in that.
Right. Looks at Skyman.
Seino face bombs.
That's right. Wait, what? What the fuck? All right.
Nobody in Iris will be interested in that.
Nobody wants your fleshy bits, I believe is how it was put.
She kind of points to or shrugs towards the rest of her party and towards Ellie. Does anybody else have some questions?
Me as a player, I probably do, but I just can't think of any right now. But so I'm good.
Seino will like put up a hand and will like mention over. What do you think would be like a good first stop after this place?
I mean, there's lots of places you could really go to. It just depends on what you're looking for. What is it that you're looking for exactly?
I mean, probably at the moment we're looking for ship upgrades.
Oh, you can get all that here.
Right.
Let me explain. So you're probably used to being in a place where you have to go somewhere to purchase something, right? Well, that's not the case. Here you can purchase anything from anywhere, although most people choose eateries, taverns, inns, things like that, because there's more people to trade with. See, trade is a proximity sort of thing. So it depends on where you are in relation to the person that you want to trade with. Because all of us got cons, right? And most everything else is automated by the automatons or the lesser astrans that are mucking about. It's kind of a different thing, and a lot of people aren't used to it, but essentially you can buy anything that you want that you could find here from anywhere where there are people, because that is the people that you would be buying from. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and they just have like a warehouse somewhere else or something.
Yeah, well, it's all automated, so.
Ah, got ya.
So you're in the place that you need to be if you're looking to buy anything. I mean, that's not to say that there aren't things to see in Night Erist. There's a lot of places that you could go. You could even go up on the day side if you really want to. They got lots of gardens and things like that if you're into that kind of thing. Oh, the Energy Palace is a great place to go look. It's made out of swirling light. It's pretty
Question
good.
for you, Ellie.
Yeah.
Has anybody from Verum been through here recently?
Let's see here. You wouldn't happen to know its con name, would you?
No. I'm just curious.
Let's see. Verum in your tongue. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, we get a few visitors from there. Not many, though. Last one we have registered was... a guy dance.
That's a lame name.
Yeah. It says Super Captain.
It doesn't even have the right title.
Facepalm.
Nara just kind of gives like a bombastic side eye over to Effie, realizing that her title isn't very much different.
It's so much better. What are you talking about?
Effie,
Giga is so much better.
Effie, it's practically the same. I don't.
Giga is such a higher rank.
Giga is a higher rank. What's above Giga?
That's it. That's the pinnacle.
Sera will clear her throat. Are there others of the fiend persuasion here?
Yeah. Lots of them. We got lots of people come up here from Greygrim. It's one of the few places they can, partake in a little evil.
So if I wanted to acquire some souls, that would not be frowned on here.
Yeah, it depends. Depends on where you're getting your souls, depends on where you're going. But you can find anything in Night Erist.
She has had a convalescence kit that's been attached to her tentacle ever since Effie gave it to her. She'll flop it out on the table. She's like an old grandma when it comes to using the internet. She'll... Effie, what's my username?
Effie kind of gives a side eye to Ellie and kind of whispers to her, I don't even know why I gave them these things. It's been more of a pain than anything.
She'll nod sagely as if she understands.
She kind of comes over and
what she said.
I wasn't. It was quiet, but not too quiet.
Irha kind of just puts down his hand because it's against his face. He's like, listen, you gave us this stuff and you didn't even bother to explain it. I don't know what to do with this thing. And he kind of pulls up where his is on his hand. I don't even know how to turn this on.
Irha.
What?
Okay. You know how you can smite?
Yeah.
Okay, imagine trying to teach somebody how to smite.
Oh. No, that'd be impossible.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Oh. Well, this has buttons on it, and smites are just like it's about a feeling in the soul, you know. But this one has buttons. You can at least use 3 buttons, right?
Well, yeah, there's buttons, but you kind of have to just know how to hack, you know? It's kind of like a natural instinct, like
Well,
your smites.
You just I don't know. You just one day turned into a huge cyborg, and I know how to hack. Why can't we do that?
I did that on fucking Conflux.
Well,
I hacked on Conflux.
I don't know. And he kind of like starts to look at his armband a little bit closer, as now he's stubborn. He's upset that Effie isn't teaching him how to press buttons.
I taught you how to hit open and close. That's like the best I can do.
Fine. And he opens and closes it over and over again.
She comes to
Patiently
Sera.
wait to get her username and password to Amazon.
Yeah, and she kind of sighs and she's like, take out your little notepad, okay? But you have to store this someplace safe, and don't let anybody call you up and be like, "Oh, get me some Eris credit cards."
She writes it on a post-it.
Can I also have mine? Can I have a post-it too? As he kind of leans over, trying to grab your hands at a post-it as well. I think I need mine as well, just in case. You never know.
Get over here and grab one. I'm not gonna go back and forth like a fucking postal person.
Well, you are today. It'd be very helpful. You're in the middle of us. I don't want to move. I'm comfy.
I don't care.
Irha sighs and slips off the thing and goes next to Sera and grabs a post-it, but instead sits next to her instead, blocking Effie completely. Okay, now you
Effie sits on his lap.
Sera's delighted that once again Irha's in a position where he's very close to her.
Irha realizes his grave mistake as he has a lolly next to her and an Effie in his lap. He looks very awkwardly over to Maelie as he whispers, "I'm sorry." And
he gives him a side eye and a smirk.
He tries to move to the side a little bit so he can still write down something, but also not touch anything beside
Sera
her.
gets uncomfortably close. Maybe we have the same username.
I don't think that's possible.
Okay, Sera. Yours is gonna be. Can I pick Arcadum?
Yeah, you can. You can just set up.
Hell yeah.
Okay, yours is gonna be Sera. Hard hashtag 3v1L.
Okay. She types it in.
And Irha, it looks like yours is gonna be light hashtag 1117.
Oh. I thought it was gonna be something cool. Oh, okay. As he
Pretty cool, Irha. Only the coolest for
Seino. Seino pulls
Should we
out his
all just
Omega
go?
tool. His great axe. How do I use this?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Hey, can you come over
Ellie,
here next and help us, please?
Ellie,
Yeah,
do you have
okay.
like a tech support person?
No. I do have a mechanic, but he'd probably just yell at you.
It's either I yell at them or somebody else yells at them. I don't know what's better.
Irha is currently using one of his claws on his glove to engrave his little code on his arm.
You can't do that, Irha. Everybody can
Why?
see it.
Why? No, it's like a friend code.
No, it's not.
I don't understand.
You know
As in-
how I could hack into those ships, you know, and like
Right,
take them
right.
over and stuff?
Right.
Part of that is like figuring out what that code is.
Oh, okay. He kind of scratches it out.
Ellie will,
Okay, so
What are
then-
they gonna do? Look at my shopping list?
Ellie will look down at her arm. Oh, I got a friend request from your friend there. From Light?
Yeah, I guess. She works down the line. Okay, I'm assuming Maelie, you want yours.
Yes, please. And if you could put it in a language I could actually read, it might be helpful.
I don't know. You can read. Someone taught us both, Rexian.
Well, about that. And she kind of looks sideways at Ellie and looks back at Effie and kind of shrugs. Out of character. I'm unsure if I can still read it because I gave up Patricia.
You can still read it.
Oh, yeah, I can still read it. Hooray!
We learned as our characters, I think.
Oh, good. Yeah, I can. But, I mean, I'm not that fast at it. Just go ahead. What's my
Okay.
name? What do I do?
Yours is your. It looks like yours. She kind of peers in. It's called nice #picnic.
Okay. Yeah, but cool, I suppose.
Seino hands you his great eggs.
She kind of peers in, not wanting to touch Seino's axe, and she kind of squats down too. All right, Seino.
Yeah.
Yours is called blue #Smurfin.
Oh, okay.
I don't make these things up. Sorry.
Oh, I
Um,
hope I remember that.
Luka just hands his over to Effie. It looks barely touched. He never uses this thing.
All right, Luka, yours looks like it's N0 #G0D.
G0D.
Uh,
Okay. Reads it out. Just frowns. But smiles after that.
I'm sorry, what did you spell?
No gods here. Mm-hmm.
No,
Not this cleric.
nope.
No god?
Not in this temple.
Okay. Is everybody happy with their usernames? I guess.
Sera logged into Amazon and looked at all the options.
Irha is continuously chicken
Sera's
fucking
gone.
at his keys as he is very slowly getting through this.
She
He's
kind of
trying.
looks at Ellie and goes, "Do you know where I can talk to find out about another crew?"
Irha
Oh,
quickly
yeah.
nudges her.
You need a fix
That's
is
right.
what you need if you want to find a nice crew. I could do a bit of fixing, but Mr. Nub's better at it than me. I could call him over. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, that would be great. I think that we're figuring out some facilities for the ship, and we could use some people to help man it.
All right. She'll start typing it in. Click, 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 click. All right, he's on his way. And at this point, one of everything will be brought in by a mechanical servant. Be handed out to each of you.
I'll take the soup.
Alrighty. And it's at this point.
Take the bread.
It is at this point that you are approached by this man. Somebody called for the fixer.
Are you Mr. Nub?
Alright, my name's Mr. Nub.
Why do they call you that?
It's 'cause I got a small penis.
Looks down.
I got pants
Right.
on.
Please do not. Don't
Anyway.
demonstrate this.
You need a fixer or not?
Yeah, we need a fixer.
Alright.
Please and thank you.
Well, I'll do what I can to fix her. No, a lot up. Alright, what you need? Tell me about it.
So, we're enhancing our current facilities. We're getting an alchemy station, and then also a extraction and refinement station. We need about 25 total between the two.
Alright, so you need alchemical expertise, and you need some mining expertise, yeah?
Yeah, and ideally, we're only good at parts of those. So if we could have one person that's kind of really good, and the rest can be
I need someone who can make drugs, Mr. Nub.
As long as they're trustworthy and discreet, shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, alright, yeah, got it. Alright, let me see what I got here. Alright, I sent out some messages. Just give them some time to get here.
He'll gesture
Thank you,
towards his
Mr.
mouth.
Nub.
Do you have another one of those cigars?
Oh, you want a coffin now? Sure thing.
Yes.
As he eats a little bit of food from Ellie's offering.
I think that's an LP Curio.
Hmm? No, we don't carry those here.
Not here?
Mm-mm.
It's been a while since I, indulged in an LP Curio.
Here you go. I'll hand you a cigar, Sera. Oh,
She looks fascinated by it.
a cigar for the pretty lady.
She'll writhe at him. She'll snap her fingers and light it on one end. She'll put it in her mouth. She's never smoked a cigar before. She gives it a go.
Constitution saving, though. It's a fucking potent-ass cigar, man.
Iron's looking at her very cautiously.
Instant lung cancer.
Luka's watching through his bowl of soup.
Wait, let me find there it is.
Bombastic side eye.
Slurping it up.
She'll inhale deep, blow it out. Look every bit the part of an evil tentacle wizard she is.
Mr. Nub will nod approvingly. All right. Well done, well done. Well, I'm gonna get to work on your orders. I'll be right here.
Thank you, Mr. No.
Oh, welcome.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Thank you, small female man.
Luka will fish through his pockets and pull out a coin. Do you know where I can use this? And it's one of the clown coins he's been holding on to for a while. Or anyone who sells or knows how I could use these effectively.
Is that the clown coin?
Yes.
Oh, no need to talk. Oh, no. He'll look over at Ellie, and Ellie will nod. That's currency that Tal uses. Tal Sector is his name. He's one of the few that you actually have to go to in order to buy things from.
Oh, should I be concerned? Looking at his reaction and looking over at L.
It's just he only really sells one thing, and it's kind of hard to explain.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Is it fate? Does he sell fate?
Kinda.
What does he sell?
Effie frowns.
Like I said, it's hard to explain.
I'll go with you, Luka.
Would that be the same place one could use a ticket? And she shows a quick little glimpse of her Carnival ticket.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm in. I'm going also.
All right. Small field trip. Continues drinking his soup.
And go ahead, Maelie.
Oh, well, no, you go ahead, Effie.
I was just going to ask Elle over here about the various different guild halls. I'm wondering if she has any insight. And she gestures towards Ellie.
I'll answer what I can.
Are there any that we should, really avoid?
Well, I would say Rexian, but you are one.
She kind of laughs. Yeah, it was a weird happenstance.
Why would you say we should avoid it if we didn't have one?
They're zealots. They're kind of all about humanity and for their emperor or whatever. They can be a bit unreasonable, but thankfully everybody respects the Astran's laws. So, you could speak to any of them. Whether or not it'll be any use, though, outside of Arist, well, I can't guarantee that.
And the guild halls are, and she kind of brings up the map in her eyes. Tries to find where the guild halls are. Are they in one location, or are they kind of spread out?
They're in one location, and she marks them all.
Okay.
There you go.
Got it. Thanks, Ellie.
There first. She says it to the rest of the group. If you all don't mind.
Well, why don't we figure out what items we're going to get since we're here, and then head off to the guild halls?
She looks at her collection of money and realizes she spent it all. I'll sit here and eat soup. And smoke a cigar.
Well,
Great.
hopefully that goes well. And he kind of pats her very lightly on the shoulder, hoping she's not upset that she spent all her money.
She's poor, Irha.
We were all poor once. This is the first time we've actually had money.
We were all poor once. Not me.
I I was never poor with all of you. You would never say that.
Bread.
Speak for yourself. All right. It is at this time that some new people enter the bar. Or the eatery, I should say. Okay. And you see...
Oh, God.
Here he gives Moto a stack of meat. She tries to see if he'll do the Oreo challenge of try to shove it all in his mouth at once.
Like chubby
that was a
bunny.
marshmallow. Yeah.
Seino's sitting crisscrossed on his leg. On his leg.
You know
on
what's
his,
really
on
funny
his
about the
chair.
Oreo challenge? I actually almost choked on all the crumbs before, because all the crumbs were devolving down my throat, and I couldn't help but start choking.
Whoa.
It was
Oh,
great.
God.
That happened to me too. Except for one time I was eating a high chew and it like went down my throat and I almost died.
Hey, I remember, speaking of, I remember I was eating jalapeno poppers. That sounds horrible, by the way, Storm. I was eating jalapeno poppers, and the bacon wasn't cooked all the way, so the string of tendon was still, like, I just swallowing the bacon, and the string of tendon went down it was hanging on, and it just stuck there, so I ran to the bathroom, was coughing my lungs out for, like, 10 minutes. I almost died.
I was gonna make penis jokes, but man, that just took it out of me. That was gross.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then it was really bad because I had to like stick my hand down my throat, like I was about to die.
Stop it!
That happened to me. That happened to me once
horrible.
with a noodle of spaghetti that was like way too long, and I swallowed it, and it was like half in my mouth and half down my throat, and
It did not feel very good.
Do you guys know how to eat?
No.
No.
Like, do you guys like understand the advanced concepts of fucking
No,
eating
we need
food?
Ellie to teach us.
Yeah.
Ellie has to teach us. You know?
Sometimes when I...
Oh. Go ahead, sorry.
Sometimes when I eat...
Hit me
when
with
I
that
eat
German
my
one.
when I eat my 1 kilo of fries, I just get like sometimes like I just eat normally and suddenly I get like abnormal chest pain and then it goes away immediately.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
It's probably all the fucking plaque building up in your arteries, and it's like, oh god,
No, Rainzz needs to live forever.
For his wife and 4 children.
Yeah, he needs to live for his wife and 4 kids.
I'm actually
just-
his wife. That's been the plan all along.
Wow.
You did this to me. My vagina's so loose.
What?
Oh my
God.
Whenever I stand up, it makes an applause.
I stand up and I just piss myself.
Okay, so I'm gonna move on to these people entering. And, maybe we can focus on that instead. All right, and the first man that approaches, Mr. Nub will give a nod towards Effie and gesture towards him, as it is one of the men that he has summoned. Oh boy, here we go.
Are these swivel chairs? Sera will swivel around.
Oh, are they swivel?
Yeah, they are.
And she'll
swivel.
cross her tentacles in a very proper format.
And you
Irha will
will
also
see
swivel around and
this
cross his legs.
individual.
Ugh.
Copy
Luka will
Wally.
put his foot up on the stool.
Oh, look at
like a
him.
proper
I
half
love
gay.
it. Silly little
Look
guy.
at him, he's cute.
All right, and he will
Yo.
approach.
He
Greetings.
named him Nigel.
Greetings and salutations. Nigel Hawkin at your service. I am a renowned explorer in these parts, and Mr. Nubbs, a dear old friend of mine, has said that you need a crew that specializes in the extractation and exactation of mining and various other implementations as well. Is that true, Miss, Giga Captain?
Yes, that is true.
Oh, very well. Then I, Nigel Hawkin, would like to offer his services.
She reaches out her hand towards him.
He will reach out his hand towards her. And he'll just kind of... He won't, like, clasp it. He'll just kind of hold it out in front of him. Oh, what a strange ritual.
Yeah, so this is what you do. She reaches out and grasps his hand in hers and kind of like gives it a little shake.
Oh, that's... Oh, it's always so fascinating to see how different cultures seal deals.
How do you do it normally?
Well, you see, I am from Astaranos originally, and we do this. And he will.
Oh god.
Sarah watches with rapt attention. Why is he giggling so much?
he will walk up and he will take his hands and he'll slap his chest and then he'll just bong bong like a happy fucking
Bongos.
yeah on his bongo.
Effie does like a pog face. Oh, I quite like that. And she kind of like she bongos hers and then bongos his chest in return.
It was originally done
like that.
Yes, it was originally done by the Astaranos to make sure that no one had any weapons on their person.
Did they normally carry them in their tits?
Oh, yeah, on their chest, yes.
What kind of weapons?
Oh, all sorts of weapons, really. Throwing implementations, weapons, swords, things like that.
Effie, we need to get you some titty weapons.
That's why I'm going down this line of questioning.
But
any special like nipple weapons?
No.
Oh.
isn't this line of questioning better once we're all, situated and traveling again? Like, shouldn't we actually be asking questions about the job at hand?
Oh, yes, please. I wonder, what are the specifications of your requirements exactly?
We need to make money, and we want to do it by extracting minerals from space rocks.
Space? You mean rocks in the astral sea?
Yes.
Astral sea rocks.
Asteroids?
Sure, asteroids.
Very good, very good. Well, I could certainly do that. I've done quite a bit of that, in fact. I'm quite skilled at it, I might say. Me and my team can extract at a pretty fine rate. I will admit that I do tend to take a more meticulous approach, and there are some that value expediency over quality, but I am there to make sure that the job is done right, not quickly. So.
And I'm assuming that based off of your experience levels that you are really good at haggling in the markets here.
Oh, absolutely. I've haggled quite a bit of a hog, in fact. I've made quite a pretty penny for myself, and it's true that I could retire, but you see, we Astaranos, we long for adventure, and it has been far too long since these old bones sailed any sea. I hope that you will consider me. I know that no doubt Mr. Nub has already summoned others for you to consider, and I will, of course, give them time to make their case. But I can tell you this, my dear, with Nigel Horkenhaken at your side, you have experience, you have quality, and you have a dapper dresser, and he'll pose.
Do you have a portfolio, Nigel?
Oh, indeed I do. He will pull out a portfolio, and he will. Well, he doesn't actually do that. He goes, "What is your con that I might send it to you?"
She'll rattle it off.
All right. He will press some buttons on his pipe and send it to you.
She'll whip out her glasses. She'll do math.
Wait, I want to make a pipe.
And I hope I'm not being too forward, Nigel, but I'm not too familiar with your age, nor how long you would live for. Do you have like a protege that you're teaching just in case?
I see. Yes, that is a fair question. I am 213 cycles old.
Whoa.
Yes. But don't worry, I've still got a good 30 or 40 years left in me.
And how long did you say you'd been working?
Oh, I've been sailing the various seas for 120 cycles or so.
Well, not bad. You're not dead yet.
Oh, no. Oh, I see where your confusion is, yes. Normally I would be dead, but you see, my constant exposure to dust has prolonged my life unnaturally.
She instinctively clutches her pouch of 5 dust. So, are you addicted?
What do you mean?
Like you need dust to live?
Oh, you misunderstand. No, I am not an addict. I don't snort it. But the constant exposure to it while mining has had some after effects.
Okay, but it's not like if you don't go out and mine and get the dust up your nose, like you're gonna die or something.
Oh no, I'm not addicted or anything. No.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah.
Can I also roll one? Oh,
Sure.
No, I think yours is
Sure.
great. About the same.
The old man is hiding something. You're not quite sure what it is, though. He's not lying, but it's something he's definitely hiding.
When was the last time you went out on a gerb?
Why did you say it like
Gerb.
Gerb. He said it like the South Park Southern people. When was the last time you went on a gerb?
They're stealing our gerbs.
Gerb!
They're stealing our gerbs. They took his gerb. Anyway,
Gerb!
he will say, it's been a while.
What? I mean, you're like 300 years old. What's a
No.
while to you?
I'm not that old.
I'm rounding up.
It's been about 20 cycles.
Okay. So why now?
Well, if you must know, I have to pay my ex-wife.
Alimony?
I don't know what that is, but it sounds like bullshit.
Ire kind of raises his head.
Is
think
Sera
you
done
having
running
to
all
pay
the
off
numbers
the-
at this point?
Yes.
I think you have
All right,
to
how-
your ex-wife
how
in general
profitable is he?
bullshit.
He's pretty profitable. In fact, he's very profitable. His experience and the fact that he focuses on quality, these are all great things. Unfortunately, half of whatever he makes goes to his ex-wife.
Can we know perhaps the reasonings why it's going to your ex-wife? And what I normally, from what I've known about marriage, usually when it's done, it's done. Why are you paying her?
Sera will slap him in the air. Speak up. He's old.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm mumbling. I'm mumbling to myself. Why are you paying your ex-wife? Usually, from what I know, is marriage and watching various people do it in my time of when I was a little bird. But why are you paying her?
It's the law. We were married, and I had more wealth than she did, and, well, her wealth and my wealth become shared, but I had more than her. And now that we have divorced, I must care for her because her lifestyle will change because we are no longer together.
Would you
So-
like us to kill her for you?
No,
No. Let's
We're
not.
going that far?
Let's not go that far. Like.
Hold
we
on,
were
I
saying.
have to make a roll for him.
I'm sure perhaps we can try to not. We can
Oh,
try
damn it.
talking to her or something, and trying to get her to persuade and maybe live a bit
Oh,
better.
What about this? Okay. Half of whatever you make goes to our quote unquote company. Okay? And whatever you need to live off of comes out of the company account. And that way you're only making like, a small amount of money that then you have to report back to your ex-wife.
Unfortunately, I can't do that. He'll pull up his sleeve and he'll see that there is a magical mark on his body.
I want to do an Arcana check.
What
'cause
does... Yeah.
Can I convalescence?
Sera doesn't
Check
even
that.
need it. It's a binding mark.
Oh, wow. Actually
So,
rolled pretty
what-
high.
Question: what if we? He kind of leans over to Sera.
The Arcana says that it is an alimonious marking.
Luka just whistles. Like, okay.
He kind of leans over to Sera. Hey, what if we just cut off the arm?
I don't want
It
my
doesn't quite
arm
work
cut
that
off.
way. Well, she'll clear
we
her
can
throat
make you a new one.
and speak loudly. He is quite profitable. However, there is an obstacle of half will be disappearing. Shall we see the others?
I mean, half isn't all that bad.
Half is terrible.
Bad!
That is bad.
She'll scoop up Moto, though, and gesture towards her. Would you like a seat?
What?
She's speaking to Nigel, if you want to
Nigel.
sit.
Oh,
So that they can, move this along.
yeah, he'll old man waddle over there.
Very good.
You should put
Next.
next.
She'll start to line up her cigar in conjunction with his pipe smoking.
Oh my gosh.
All right, is at this point. This man will approach. And as he does so, Mr. Nub will kind of roll his eyes. Oh, sorry, lass. I didn't actually ask him to be here. And with a loud, resounding voice. Oh, greetings! I am Gabagook the Explorer, and I have heard that you're looking for a new brand of crew. And I've come to offer my services, of course.
She looks appalled towards Mr. Nub. What happened to you?
Is that a broom on your face?
Indeed, I took a broom and attached it to my face so that I would have an amazing beard.
What are you?
I am Gabagook, the Explorer, the great and mighty, and quite handsome, I would say. Seino, you detect he is a gnome.
Ah!
Effie kind of pushes him over and sees how he gets back up.
As you push him, you will see that his feet bend unnaturally as he hits the ground and then bounces back.
Oh!
Be so rude to him when we're just meeting him.
Don't you see?
Luka.
My feet are firmer than stone.
How much
Hello,
money do you
dream
make
kind.
mining?
Mining? I was here to provide all sorts of services, including mining, including your, he'll check his hand, alchemical requirements.
Oh, you do drugs. Send me your portfolio. I must run the numbers.
Of course. Here you are. And he will send it to her.
She'll make a new tab in her Excel sheet.
All right.
Ira is leaning over, watching these numbers go in as well as he's trying to at least seem helpful.
Okay, if we put you in a ring with Nigel over there, and you guys had a shiv, who do you think would win?
Me, for he is old and dumb.
Are you not
What? No, I am ageless.
You look old.
A gift of my heritage.
He is a gnome just like me.
Do you like Raquel?
Ah, as he looks over. I did not see you there, brother. And he will switch to gnomish. Guten Morgen.
I hate that so much. Ah,
Why am I concentrating?
Good morning.
Guten Morgen, Torten Heidowitzka. Well,
Der Hund in der Pfanne verrückt.
Go ahead, no, please. Please, that's all I want.
Help, I can't breathe. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I had to greet him in the traditional gnomish manner.
Is that how gnomes traditionally greet each other?
Well, traditionally, there would be a sharing of gospel,
A bit.
but that will be for later.
Okay, so you can mine and you can do drugs.
Yes, my crew is capable of many things. You see, we...
Well,
I'm sorry. I need to say...
Looks
He will
intently.
say, we are the Lollipop Adventurer Guild.
Why? And that's a fine and respectable name.
Indeed it is. There is much
Please,
to be found.
please tell me that he makes more money than Nigel, so that I can go all in.
He does.
On which adventure?
Well,
Both?
let me explain. Gabagook is a gnomish captain of an entire crew of gnomes. The Lollipop the Lollipop Adventurer Guild is quite efficient. They are quite profitable. The problem is everyone hates them.
Why?
It's not
So
really
much
clear
food.
why.
Sera will clear her throat having run all the numbers, and she'll actually address Mr. Nub. Mr. Nub, explain the reputation of the Lollipop Gang.
It's not good. What do you
Why?
Will
mean?
we be...
We have performed many we have done much good in the past. Very much good. Yeah, except for all the wars. What do you mean? Yeah, there's been a few times in the past when the representatives from the Lollipop Adventurers Guild have been a little conquery. Kind of.
Sera will smile viciously.
It kind of breaks the Astrans law. Oh, you mean the laws put down by the Astrans that permit us from involving ourselves with prims? Yes. Well, I can be sure to you that we have abided by all such laws in the past. That's a lie, though. Well, I meant under my tutelage. You see, it is true that in the past, the Lollipop Guild has been led by more murderous captains, but not me. We're a new, improved Lollipop Guild, you see. That's right.
Why are the people that speak German have a war history? It is history class all over again.
You know exactly why.
Yes, I know why.
We're a new and improved Lollipop Guild.
We're new and improved.
Yes.
Does my
We would-
insight...
Fucking damn it.
We would never again revert to our old ways.
Oh my god.
You're
Yes.
gonna narrow her eyes instead of her smile. She'll direct it now to Gabagook. If you were to be a part of our crew, would you follow our law? Do not lie.
Well, of course I would. As long as none of those laws would cause dishonor to me or my crew, of course.
Effie looks at Mr. Nub and says, if we hired the Lollipop Guild, and let's say, we were out adventuring, and they were out mining and stuff, like, is there a risk for somebody to just come and blow them up?
No, not necessarily. At least, pirates, I suppose. I can assure you of this, my lady Giga Captain. I, Gabagook the Explorer, and my wonderful band of Lollipop Guildmates, should we be attacked whilst you are away, we would defend your assets, your people, with a grim determination.
I hate this.
We cannot be defeated so easily. For each time we are knocked down, we rise once more!
Oh my god.
Effie nods. Since you guys are kind of gnomes, do we get like double the amount of you?
Is that a reference to that we are smaller
What?
in stature and are stackable?
Yes.
Of course.
Nods.
It is gnomish efficiency, you see.
Oh my god. I waited for you to say that. I waited for it.
Perfect.
That is kind of an important leading question, though, and Maelie raises her voice just a little. Hey, Mr. Nigel, how would you handle being attacked by pirates or other ne'er-do-wells out on an exploration?
I would shoot them.
Okay.
A fine answer.
Effie does finger vessels.
That's correct. But if you choose me and my crew, you'll have the finest of gnomish engineering on your side.
Mr. Gabagook,
Please, call me Hans.
Okay,
Oh,
Hans.
No. Oh no.
What god or patron does your crew worship?
Man, I was gonna say something awful, but instead,
No,
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No. Oh hell no.
Zafazalan. No,
Oh my god.
no. He says Raquel, of course.
Nods. Okay, go take a seat over there.
Excellent. I shall invade this seat, and it will become a part of the.
Oh no.
The third.
Gnomish empire.
Oh, hold on. He's actually gonna. Ooh, might I just squeeze in here next to my brother?
Just right by his legs, okay? He's
Yes.
not moving.
Let me assume the gnomish position.
They're gonna stack. They're gonna stack.
And,
Oh my god.
and Gabagook will stack with Seino.
Seino will proudly stag.
Supreme gnomish efficiency.
Effie kind of like puts a finger on her temple and like rubs it a bit and looks at Mr. Nub. Are there any more?
Yes.
How many more?
There is one more.
Okay, bring him in.
Very well. Come on in. You see
Already laughing. Ooh, he's cool though.
I don't like him. His toes are out.
What's wrong with his toes being out?
He will approach and he will say, greetings. I am, how you say, why, yes. It is good to see you, yes.
Okay.
Is this Chala?
Charlotte would love this guy.
I have heard that you are looking for a, how you say, pebble in order to be a crew, yes?
Yeah.
We are, how you say, alchemists, yes? I answer
Yes.
that call. My crew is, we hunt creatures. We make the boobles and put them inside of the passions.
Sera, can you translate this?
It's not that hard,
His
Effie.
specialty is alchemy. It's the drugs. Will you send over your portfolio, please?
Yes, I have it right here. And he will send it to you.
Third tab on her Excel sheet. Raw numbers wise, she's gonna look at who's the most efficient.
There
How
was
much
a
money they're gonna
slither.
make.
The
was a
most efficient?
Yes.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Amount of money.
Without a doubt. It is the Lollipop Guild.
And will the Lollipop Guild get a... See, like, will they lose a lot of money selling because everyone hates them?
It's true that they take a bit of a profit hit because of that. But you see, the thing about being a member of the Lollipop Guild is that you understand that others are going to blame you for mistakes of the past. But you see, they can't stop you. No one
Effie
can.
kind of Effie goes over to Sera and kind of whispers in her ear, What if we hire a person to be kind of like the face?
A brilliant idea.
You know?
Irha kind of peeps up. What if we hire all three? If we have Nigel,
We don't have the money.
We do that. We can get the money. What if we have Nigel as the face? Because he's nice. He's nice looking. We have him as for a potion and alchemy, and then we have the Lollipop gang doing all the hard work. And so they don't have to focus on the alchemy, but we can also just focus on. They can focus on the mining.
Irha?
We don't have the money.
Irha,
Oh, we can get it.
Irha, are you suggesting that two other people take all the credit while the gnomish people do all the work?
Absolutely.
That's a bit dangerous.
Oh my god, I'm crying. Help.
Not very paladin of.
Nope.
Oh.
She'll address. She'll
As
address
he kind of
why,
throws up his hand.
Do you have a list of all of the recipes available to you? I would like to know what type of creations you would be making.
Yes.
So, Arcadum, something that I wanted Sera to start to go down with this whole alchemy thing is she wants to create a drug that's addictive that will slowly start to siphon people's souls out of them, similar to changelings and the Hag Mother.
Yeah. That already exists.
Cool. What's that called?
It's
Who
called,
wants to work on that?
It's called Psychen.
Okay. How do I spell that? Hello?
I put it in.
It's in chat.
In Foundry.
Oh, I only have one tab. Psychen. Okay. Out of these three, who could make it?
Well, technically speaking, any of them, but the person who can make it the easiest is YS.
Okay. She's delighted that the Lollipop Gang can make it.
Well, technically they can do
questions.
anything because they have the will.
You need to stop. Oh my god, help. I'm dying.
Is the upkeep for each one of these groups the same?
It is the same. It's the profits where they have their differences. And also risks.
Well, I'm also assuming, right? Like, if we went with Nigel, we would have to get YS as well versus the Lollipop Guild covers both things, right?
Correct. Because they are quite efficient.
Right. Since we only have space for 25 crew members.
Oh, I rolled a 12 on the insight. Did she believe Mr. Lollipop that he would actually follow their laws?
Yes.
She abhors people who would break laws.
Yes, they would not break any laws.
Okay. I appreciate you telling me that while sounding very non-believable.
Why yes?
Yes.
Why should we hire you?
Yes.
I like it. Simple, to the point.
Good argument.
Okay, group huddle. Go take a seat over there.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Group huddle.
I will unstag.
Disengage.
He will say, "It was good to see you, brother."
Zero pat Nigel on the
Same here.
on the knee. She was very excited about killing his wife for him, but instead she'll come over here.
Oh, Rita's in.
Oh, Alfita's in. There you go. I said it wrong the first time.
Cover your ears, all of you.
Nah.
Okay. What do you guys think?
The most profitable is the Lollipop Gang. Then they provide both functions that we need.
Well, the most profitable is the Lollipop Gang, but I have another proposition. Why don't we just hire Nigel for his experience, and don't worry about his crew? His experience is very important, and perhaps he can contribute to the Lollipop Gang.
Why would they want to work with Nigel?
Well, we never asked them.
You know,
I mean, if they listen to our rules, then they could profit from the experience of Nigel.
And we don't have to hire all of Nigel's people. We can simply just hire Nigel for his experience. Because, you know, he has it. And we have the Lollipop Gang for their expertise and many other things, including stacking gnomes, apparently.
Have you ever worked for a team of people and then, like, your boss hired somebody to be above you, and then that person thought they knew everything, but they didn't, and then all of a sudden you're stuck working with them?
Well,
If we're looking for a multiplier, perhaps we should ask Mr. Knob to find one for us.
Well, I'm not trying to say we want Nigel to replace their expertise. I'm just trying to say maybe perhaps we can have them together. Look, I feel bad for Nigel. He's a lonely old man having to pay his shitty ex-wife. That feels horrible.
Yeah, but we could have killed his ex-wife and been done with it.
Are we running a charity, Irha, or are we running a business?
I never knew this was a business in the first place.
It's making us money.
I mean, money isn't everything. We've done fine without it for this long, and the fact that we're getting any at all from whatever venture we take on this journey is going to be more than before. I don't see why we shouldn't just hire Nigel and YS. I feel like I trust him a little bit more than I do Mr. Gabagook. No offense, Seino.
But
No, I get it.
business isn't always sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes we need the people that are a little untrustworthy, if you know what I mean.
I side with Effie on that. Honestly, if we get too sentimental and get worked up about ex-wives, I think it would be more efficient to side with whoever is most or best fits our needs.
And we get more people or gnomes.
I'm quite fond of gnomes. The gnome we have has been very impressive. Imagine a whole group of them.
Yes.
I like our gnome.
Imagine the power of
like
many
her.
gnomes together.
I like our gnome as well. Well, I am not a businessman or now what we're operating as, so I shall not pitch any more suggestions. I'm
you
too
gotta-
emotionally driven.
You got to think about our greater reputation, though. If we align ourselves with the Lollipop Guild, how are we going to be seen? We're trying to make a change in the worlds we stop in for the good, right? At least that's what we've been trying to do, with limited success on other places.
Effie kind of looks at Maelie. Yeah, like Ridge Row.
I mean, I was still trying. I was trying to make good changes,
And how did that work out for Ridge Row?
and that wasn't my fault. We did fine with Primus.
I saw you look extra hard.
What?
At the portal.
I wasn't even near the portal. I was talking to the guy. I was doing my diplomacy. Like, if we have a bad reputation, you realize that makes it harder to be diplomatic in the future. And, I mean, I know what I'm still trying to get away from in my past. I don't necessarily want to cycle back. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with hiring the gnomes outright, but it's just
Maelie,
complicated.
I thought your whole stance with Folly was forgiving him for his past. Is that not what the Lollipop Gang is also facing?
Yes.
It is, but do you actually? I'm not that good at inciting. You think Gabagook is telling the truth? Do you think he's actually the better captain?
Yes.
I think
Looks
he
at
is the
19.
I think he will make us the most amount of money. I think his culture matches nicely with someone that we have been traveling with for a while. And I also think he will follow the rules that we give him.
What rules are you going to give him?
Well, that's up to the group of us, isn't it? It's not
I
up
do
to me.
think under the lead of us, we could raise their reputation instead of, because I feel like their problem is kind of that their past is being held up for them.
Yeah.
Well,
So there is a possibility that we could raise that, but I can see the concerns.
well, if that's the case, then I'd say it's a more noble pursuit, and I'd probably be fine with it. I'll deal with the hardships of diplomacy as they come along. You know, you've convinced me.
Do we want to give a decision?
Good luck at Irha. Irha, did you want to attempt to find a multiplier? Something that would even more rapidly increase the profits we would make? Is that what you were pursuing?
No, I'm not a businessman, and this seems to be you and Effie's operation. I'm simply one of the party members who's here to help keep everyone else alive. When it comes to making money, that is not my expertise.
She'll go over and throw an arm around Irha. You do a very good job of keeping me alive. Well, I think we're decided on the
Kiss him.
Lollipop Gang.
No!
Steal him from
Yes.
Maelie.
All right, we have made our decision, and she kind of claps her hands.
They'll look around nervously.
I gotta know, does Gabagook have arms?
He does.
Where are they? Is it just
Where-
because my screen's dim?
Here, let me help you.
Oh, I see them.
Take a closer
They're cool.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm moving
Look-
my
look at that,
laptop close to my
look-
face.
He has
Look
a,
at that
Like
micro
arm.
robo hand.
He has a mechanical arm, and his other arm.
Oh,
is
it's
like
attached to the doodad thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was like a music box.
He's looking
Yeah.
at he's looking at a watch on a chain.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he have to crank up his arm for it to move?
Yes.
Oh my god. That's so inconsiderate.
Oh.
See, the gnomish people are quite knowledgeable in clockwork.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Effie,
Oh.
Effie goes along the line of men, noticing that they are all men, and she
And
kind of
old.
paces back and forth, looking at them in their eyes.
Nigel and YES will kind of look nervous. Gabagook will stand on the stool with his chest out.
She puts like a finger to her chin, tapping it. Who will we pick? I pick. And she stands in front of Nigel.
Oh.
And then you, and points to Gabagook.
You have chosen correctly. I, Gabagook, the explorer, and my band of lollipop explorers and adventurers shall assist you. He'll hump down.
She leans down to shake his hand. Welcome on board the Astral Harpy.
Nigel and YS will bow. Just thankful
And
to be considered.
And she kind of elbows Nigel. Hey, if you ever reconsider, the wife thing. She
Sure,
shrugs
wave
towards
as we go by.
Sera.
He will get the fuck out of there. Fool me once, shame on you. And then he will approach Seino, a proud swagger in his steps. He will then reach out and clasp Seino's hand. Das Bruder, we will have much Lebensraum soon.
Oh my god. Willkommen an Bord.
Throws back head with Seino, laughs.
Oh my.
Alright, I'm gonna go get my crew together.
Sera feels oddly proud, like a proud mom of Seino.
God. Why do I feel like soon I will be a gnome standing in front of an abysmal amount of gnomes?
Atop your enemies?
Oh my god.
Seino,
No.
if Gabagook ever dies, you can just take over the Lollipop Guild.
And raise it to former glory.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Rainzz, you almost made me spit out my fucking drink. You can't do that.
Okay.
Oh my
I'm
God.
dying.
The Fourth Reich, the rise of Seino.
She walks over to Mr. Nub and extends a hand. Thanks for assisting.
Hey, no problem. Just glad that you could get the crew that you wanted.
Is this where we also get items? Can you help us with that, or is that somebody else?
No, I can do that for you. What do you need?
Okay. And she kind of gestures everybody to come stand in line.
I mean,
Oh.
Miss Elle said she could do it too.
Dirigo stands out of line. She goes back to hanging out with Moto.
Moto is licking the table.
She'll look intrigued. She'll look at the
Um,
table and see what it tastes
Ira,
like.
Ira Peters in
Tastes
line.
like magic.
Oh. She'll look at harder.
All right.
Effie pulls out
We'll look over
list-
there like, what the All right.
Effie pulls out the list that she made on break.
Okay.
Hmm?
Cool
Are we
list.
shopping now?
Yes.
Ooh.
Do 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 do.
Page of music.
Elevator music. Elevator music.
Arcadum.
Yeah, what's
I
up?
cannot stress them out. I was literally crying, laughing. This whole fucking bit. Fucking damn it.
I'm so glad we hired them. It's like he wanted it to happen by making it them the most profitable.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, it is gnomish efficiency. What did
I
say?
was sold when I found out we got double the amount of people for the same price.
You could have picked any of them. I will, of
Yes,
course,
but
make the gnomes German because that's hilarious. Just so I could go.
God.
Just so I could speak German.
Oh my god. As soon as you greeted me with German in Gnomish, I knew immediately where this was going.
Yes,
and I was
good.
dying.
Ah, guten Morgen. Guten.
Which one is the French race?
Oh. Oh, you want to meet the French race? I don't know.
Which one is that?
Don't mix the French race with the Germans.
No.
Yes, of course.
There is a French race.
Do they always retreat from battle?
Okay, I'm not taking offense since I'm technically not French-born.
Oh, there's a French race, all right.
What are they?
Oh man. For some reason, Roxa has missed out on all of my maximum powered French accent.
Easily my favorite accent you do out of everything.
Baguette.
No, it's really bad. It is.
It's hilarious.
Yes.
It's peak comedy.
All right. I guess we'll start with you, Astra, who sent their break list 3 hours ago.
I was very, very busy with real life. There's been a lot of changes.
2 weeks and sent it 2 hours ago.
There's been so many changes. I've hardly been on my phone. A lot.
It's all good.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Something to help with Gobble's AC or breath attacks. So you can get barding for the dragon. As for
He already has barding.
Well, yes, but you can get better barding.
Better
That's what
barding.
I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could spend money on that. You could spend money on a dragon is capable of wearing rings and amulets, so you can get stuff like that if you want to augment his breath attacks. If you want to buy armor for Irha, you can do that as well. There's plenty. You could pretty much buy anything here. Something to help more with damage output. That's probably going to be a better weapon.
Well, I mean, I was just curious if there's any sort of like rings or something. Because the weapon I have is fine. The weapon I have is
the thing
really
is
good,
like,
actually.
if you want to get into like wondrous stuff, wondrous items, wondrous items because they don't take up your main slots, are very expensive. Like multiple tens of thousands. I mean, it's not like you can't afford it. It's just that from the amount you guys were using, you were using quite a bit on ship upgrades. So it's like you have to make sure that it fits within your budget that your characters have, I suppose.
Right.
Greater healing potions you can just buy. Like, you know, they're here. You just buy them.
Okay.
Yeah. So all that's good. So what would you like to start with?
Oh hell. Let me get to my list. So I guess we'll start with the Gobble's AC, getting his rings and his stuff built up a little bit, since that's important.
Okay.
Arcadum, do you want the total budget for each person? Because that might help you.
Yeah,
we have it pinned. Hold on.
It's generally 30,000 per person.
Yeah.
30,653. So just 30k.
Yeah.
30k?
Yeah.
30K.
That's what I have it on my list right now.
That gives us a little bit of wiggle room here. Let's see what I can get for you.
Because I love Goggles, and I want him to be just as protected as I am.
So what's the highest priority that you are putting on this?
Highest priority is honestly probably increasing my healing pool and my passive healing ability that I have.
Healing pool, got it.
Because the weapon I have is actually not bad. And I don't really need to be the strongest hitter. But it is helpful. That's why we have our gnome.
You guys,
It's called gnomish efficiency.
You guys hear Waymaker back there?
Yep, he's talking. And then Crow and Legend are all chittering.
You see, as a German engineer, I despise magic.
As a noble engineer.
So every magic I will spite.
And his current AC armor honestly isn't also that bad, but anything higher would be sick.
You are tank out of your mind.
I have 23, but if I can get a 24 or 25, let's take it.
I have. There's an amulet that gives you the ability to channel your lay on hands to affect people, to affect your allies within 30 feet once a combat.
Only once a combat?
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's limited.
It should be clear that you spend it as if you were affecting one target, so it does give you a chance for a pretty big heal.
Yeah. It's kind of like the amulet would be really helpful for like an oh shit moment, basically.
Yeah, it would. You could, like, for example, you could spend 20 of your pool, and it would heal for 20 to all of your allies.
Oh, I thought, okay.
Yeah.
So it's in a 30-foot radius of your allies.
30-foot radius of you.
Of me, okay.
Yeah.
And so then all my allies within the 30-foot radius would get like 20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But that's a once per combat effect, though. So you'd have to.
I mean,
pick
that's
a good
helpful.
spot. So that is 14,000 gold.
Okay.
Let's see.
What else you got?
I'm going through it. More healing stuff. Let's see here.
I mean, the previous one is kind of like a smaller version of Rox's channel order, which
It
is
is.
kind of nice.
Yeah.
It is nice, and this if I am able to get this, then Roxa doesn't have to do any more huge flippy floppies.
Big heal.
Do we have anything that could help with my passive healing? You know, with my hit thing that I have?
Oh, here's something that you might consider. A Crystal of Healing Hands. This is a gem, or excuse me, a crystalline urn that you can put your lay on hand points into, and other people can use it like a potion.
Hello.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
That's cool.
You can also use it as a secondary storage pool in order to use your lay on hands. So you can store it yourself and use it yourself, or another person can use it like a potion.
So, comes a question. Could, just because I'm trying to get a better grip of what I could do.
Let me give you the full rundown. So, you could store up to, I believe it is 50. Yeah, you can store up to 50 hit points into this crystalline urn. You could use it as an additional pool for your lay on hands. So you like spend a day charging it up, or a couple of days or whatever, to get it to 50, and then you can use that for your lay on hands pool, or somebody can drink it and they can heal themselves as if you had lay on hands them.
That's kind of nice.
From that pool. Yeah.
That is nice, so then I can kind of just have that.
If she charges
Additional.
it up, does she still have her base lay on hands as well?
Oh, if she,
Yeah,
if she charges it up, it takes those uses for the day.
Yeah, so
Okay.
basically
Okay.
it would be a passive thing. So I would dump my lay on hands into that for the day if we're like having like a slow day, and then I would just continuously keep charging that.
Or traveling.
And then
Yeah.
for traveling.
Cool.
And how much is that?
That,
What would be
Go
the
ahead.
action economy for that, though? Like,
An
let's
action.
say Effie.
and actually
okay.
I drink it. Mhm. Let's
So you'd
see.
have to move to Irha, then use an action to drink it.
Or-
Yeah, if you wanted to take
Okay.
it off his hand, or he could just give it to one of you before a fight starts, and then you just have it.
Yeah.
Also,
So-
the thing is that since you can use it like a potion, that means you could also use it on other people. So it technically
you-
gives you like 2 Irhas at once in that regard. I
We
guess.
Like
get a
hot
rechargeable
potato.
potion.
Yeah, and plus, like, you don't have to use it all at once, but from what it sounds like, either.
No, it works the same way as lay on hands. You get to choose how much you want to use.
Yeah, so people can literally just sip on it, and we can also use it to revive people as well, because that's what healing does.
That,
like, not revive, but bring them up. You know what I mean?
But yeah, the crystal is 8,000 gold.
Only 8,000. Wow.
A heal buzzball.
Heal buzzball.
It really is.
Okay. And does this cost any of, for these two amulets, does it cost any of my attunement slots? Are they attunement items?
The amulet is not, and the crystal is not an attunement item. It's a it's a reusable consumable item.
Okay. And we don't have anything on hand for my passive healing ability.
Not really. No.
That's fine.
I mean, you could get something custom made. You can craft something, but
we'll look into that later.
For sale, no.
Yeah. And for how about armor?
Oh, I'm sorry. Those are both those items are 12,000 gold. Sorry, my bad.
They're 12,000.
Both of them are, so it's 24,000 total.
I have a curiosity question on behalf of Irha and Gobbles.
Yeah.
Is Gobbles able to hold concentration spells as a dragon?
Only if he casts them.
I don't even know what spells he has. I don't have my oaths for him yet either. So I still have a lot to find out about that dragon.
Anyway, but he can hold a concentration spell for a spell he casts.
And does that concentration spell kind of affect us both? So if I have my concentration sword out, and he has a spell on me because it's a concentration, then I guess it counts to me kind of like a spellcaster. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. I'm blabbering. Okay. So the amulet is 12 and the crystal is 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And what about how about let's just skip my armor because it's already really high, to be honest. How about Godonvir's breath attack? So we have any little things for him?
All right, let's see what I got here.
I mean, something really powerful could be that it ignores allies. But
Yeah, something
really
to ignore
good.
allies would be sick.
Oh, by the way, how much HP do you have at the moment?
I have
Irha?
I have 97.
97?
Yeah.
Wait, so did we roll
We
your
rolled.
Yeah, we
HP?
did.
We did.
Yeah,
we
we
did.
did.
Okay.
Yeah. How's your HP
I
looking,
should have
Seino?
my features.
Seino. How's your HP looking?
Oh, I rolled max on my last roll. I'm at 109.
Wow. That's so
I have
good.
49,
Wow.
you guys.
49!
How
Don't
many?
poke me with a
Sera?
stick or I'll just fall over. I got 49.
Oh, well, that's not so bad.
I don't mind.
Hey,
I think
listen.
it's funny.
Listen, the tanks are tanking. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm here to stand there menacingly.
No, you are, dude. You literally, it's like, you know, like the drummer blast. I don't know if you know drummer blast, but it's literally enter the room, drummer blast.
I'm really upset because I'm 1 HP away from 69.
Well,
Yeah.
Aw, you're never going to achieve it, huh?
No.
Sedge.
You spend your
So
30,000 gold on an item that gives you +1 HP.
Just for you, I will try to reach 169 HP.
You know what?
Nice.
You know what? Also, let's go ahead and add in if I can have anything better for HP. Now I want to be Seino.
Oh my god.
Isn't 169 just two people 6 and 9ing while some guy watches?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Cuck.
It's like that one streamer dude. It was, you know, I don't remember his name.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Dude?
No.
I have no idea.
So it's a streamer dude who I can't remember his name, but his wife was like, "Oh yeah, I want to fuck a dude," and he's like, "Okay, only if I can watch." And then he tried being like super noble about it on Twitter or something, And then everyone was like, dude, you're cuck. You just got cucked.
I will say that the only thing that could affect him is like 45,000. Like it's out of your range.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, you mean to affect him is like gobbles?
To affect the gobbles as breath weapon directly, no.
Ah, man.
The only other things are things that could like let him use different weaker ones, but that doesn't really seem like what you want, so.
No, I mean, he'll grow. He's a growing baby.
Yeah.
He's always a baby in my eyes. Okay, so gobbles is out of the question. I guess, is there anything... Well, since gobbles is out of the question, I guess...
There's a lot to go over. Like, I have to give you gobbles a spell list, his, new abilities, all that stuff.
Yeah, you can just probably DM me all that.
And we also need to, like...
do everything else.
Role play through it.
Everything else. We'll just say that.
It's a lot. Yeah.
It is a lot. We'll go through that later. I guess since I can't get too much with gobbles, anything that can help with my AC, I guess.
More AC. There's a lot of stuff that can help with your AC. It's let me go look at some armor for you.
Armor or shield. I mean, my shield's already pretty good, though, to be honest. I have a pretty good shield.
All I need is these pecs.
Listen, when Seino eventually can no longer take the hits, then there's me. There's me.
You will always be my shield, Irha.
Yeah! Yippee!
Ich bin shielden.
Step in front of him.
Just a quick question. Are we spending the rest of the session going through items?
Probably
Maybe.
not. I think mine is
I would like to meet the guy with the clown coins.
I think mine is just the most extensive because I literally posted mine 3 hours before. I'm so sorry. If everyone already has their list, then it shouldn't be too bad.
I'm trying to get through it as fast as I can.
I'm like, I can go unpack with my wireless headset. That's all I'm asking. Like, do I need to be at my laptop while we go through this?
Oh, no.
No.
Probably not.
Okay. I'm gonna have my headset. I'll just be unpacking.
Okay.
I
should
need
just
to get a
watch you pack
Bluetooth
it.
headset. Rainzz.
Okay, so... we can get to +2 armor, +2 plate is 14,000 gold. That'd probably be your next level of upgrades. Is 14,000 for armor. Same for shield.
Okay, and what about health?
What do you mean by health? I mean just giving yourself more
Increasing.
HP?
Giving myself more HP.
What's your constitution?
My con's 17.
Okay. You can do... bare minimum con increase is like 10,000 gold.
I think I'm honestly just good with getting 2 healing stuffs for now and save some money, extra money for later. So I think that's gonna be. Hang on. That's gonna be 24,000.
Okay, so you want those 2 things.
Yeah, that's fine with me. And just send me those descriptions. so I can add them in and stuff.
Okay.
Are you gonna get any potions or anything?
Yeah, and my potions. Like, I don't know. How many potions of Greater Healing did I say? My phone's about dead, so I gotta... I'm looking. 5.
I'm typing it real quick.
No, you're fine. Do you know, while you're typing, I don't know if you can multitask, do you know on top of your head how much 5 Greater Healing Potions would be?
Greater Healing Potion here would be 300 gold pieces.
Okay. And then 5 of those.
So 1,500?
Yeah, that's 500. Are you doing your little things, Seino, keeping track of everyone's money as you do?
The accountant
The
strikes
accountant.
again.
As always.
So I have spent 25 something gold and 500 something something. So I have like 5,000 left over. I'll take it.
Make sure you add that on your character sheet.
Man.
There you go. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go through everybody else.
I guess I can go.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, we talked a little bit.
Mhm.
So you already sent in the scythe for
Yeah.
crit threshold weapons. Are there any more?
No, I rolled those already
'Cause-
for your specifications.
Oh, okay, so it's only the... okay, I getcha.
Yeah.
Are there any adamantine armors?
There are, but they are... Let me check. There might be one in range, but let me check. I believe adamantine is base.
And where did you send my stuff at?
You
Just so I'm
said
sure.
15k,
I
think,
sent
yeah.
it to your break. So heavy armor adamantine is base 15,000 to add on to it, but to make it magical, then you have to obviously enchant it. What's your current armor's bonus?
I think it's 1.
Is it plus
and
1?
it's a breastplate. It's not. Yeah, it's +1. And it's breastplate, so it's not heavy armor.
Oh, so you want medium armor?
Yeah.
Medium armor is 10,000, so 10,000 from that, +2. God, +2 fucking go. One of the few bad things of having 2 different systems here. So, base +2 with plus. Yeah. Base +2 with no abilities is like 28,000 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get anything else if you got that.
It would protect me from crits, and it would make my AC go up by 1, so I would be at 18.
No, that's equal AC.
That's equal?
Yeah, that's a +1 breastplate adamantine.
Oh, it's a +1. Okay. Okay, then rather than that, it's basically all my money. Okay. One last thing. The thing that I talked about with protecting me from getting paralyzed.
Yeah.
You said something about 16k base, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would that take up an attunement slot, I assume?
That would definitely take up an attunement slot, yes.
Fair. Okay. Then I would probably, and the scythe also takes one, right?
Yes. But so does most weapons, so.
Yeah. I'm questioning if the axe is better than my great axe. I mean, it would be. I think it is. Yeah. Then let me get. Yeah, let me get the scythe. And the item against paralyzation. Paralyzing.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever the word is.
I know what you mean. I'll type up.
Yeah.
I'll type up that real quick. It's an amulet.
Okay, so that would be 18k, so I would be left with 12k. I guess for the rest, I would just look for weapons that would cause blindness. Which I think you said, like, would be 10k minimum. No, that's for Constitution. 6k, you said.
Increase the Constitution's bare minimum 10,000.
Yeah, not that one. Because that would also use attunement, I assume. The blindness thingy that I could use, like items that I could use to cause blindness. In like an AoE effect, like example given a flash grenade or something like that.
Well, consumables are easy to buy for that, but to get an item that does it like constantly or as a passive effect is gonna put you outside of your range.
Yeah, no. I would think like consumables, like flash grenades or stuff like that.
Yeah, you can find consumables that do that. I believe it's 400 for what is essentially a flashbang.
Okay. 400. So then I would get 5 of those, I think. So that would be 2k. So it would leave me with 10k. What can I do with 10k? I think the rest of the 10k I would take for the bigger research into what Junior can do.
Okay. Well, that's research, so that's like we have to roll for that.
Yeah. Okay. Thinking I'm.
Take your time.
How much would I get if I would sell my Hunvinipala?
Can you post it? Post it again.
Oh yeah.
Just post it in your
there. Yeah.
your break list form.
Oh, in my okay. Let me. It would be. It's a +3 weapon.
+3.
With +3 with these side effects. It's a great sword.
Let's see. Let's go look up the base cost of that. Okay. You can get 18,000 for that.
18,000. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be. Oh, okay. If I sell that, then I would be at exactly 28k. So that would be and then I would buy the adamantine
Breastplate?
armor.
Yeah,
Yes.
that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Type all that. List all that out under your
Got it.
your break list.
Okay. With the prices?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I should be done.
All right, who's next?
Storm, did you want to go or do you want me?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll do it. We were talking about wands being perhaps non-wizard spells. Could I use Revivify or Healing Word?
You can. They have their own. They have their own wands for that.
For both of them?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Any spell can be a wand.
But there weren't going to be any negative side effects from using non-wizard spells?
No.
Okay. Really, just what I needed was money details. Like, how much for...
I got a formula for you. Hold on.
Cool.
Also, I sent you some responses, Storm.
I'll take a look.
I know the formula for wands, but I don't know the formula for the new crossbow that I have for the bolts.
You know the formula for wands?
Yeah, you sent it earlier this week.
Oh, okay. Crossbow bolt's gonna follow the ammunition rules, which is... Oh, God. So it's going to be dependent on the kind that you want, but for I think I sent a list to the to the different kinds. So you choose from those. Each one of those count as a +1 bonus, right? And then you stack those together. So if you got one that did multiple pieces, or if you got multiple ones of that, it will increase the overall cost of that item. So, for example, if you got a like a Bane arrow, like a Bane bolt. A Bane bolt would be 4,000 gold for 5 of them, because the ammunition's done in sets of 5.
Okay.
So that means you'd have 5 shots of that type of arrow.
Okay, and would it be like 4,000 for conductive, or would the price change?
All of the ones on that list are going to have the same cost if you have one by itself. If you stack them, then the cost goes up by the amount that you stack them.
So, example, if it was Bane and Corrosive, it would be like 8,000?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
And the most you can stack is 3.
Okay. So you gave me a price of 12,000 for the 6 syringes I wanted. Can I just assume that they're each 2,000, so that if I don't want like all of them, I can just buy them?
Yeah, you can just cut them out there.
All right. For my astral domain, which is my new thing for level 8, does it activate even if I use a wand that would do astral damage?
Your astral domain is any spell, no matter how it's cast.
Oh my goodness. So even if I cast Starlight Missile, it would do another whole round of Starlight Missile for free?
Yeah.
That's so silly. I love it. Okay. And should I assume that the gifts, the prices of the gifts I want to buy for the teammates are like negligible, or are they like how many
Give
gold?
me 100 gold. Just cut 100 gold off, and then you'll be good.
100?
Yeah.
All right. And the rest of it,
Most of that's going to be 99 gold of that's going to be for Effie's gift because she's going to be hard to please.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, I think the rest of it is really RP based. It's unless you wanted to handle like building.
Well, we still got a lot of RP to get done in Arist because Effie's got to go talk to the Raxians or the Rexians.
Yeah.
You know, Sera's got to talk to the Taladani. You know, bunch of NPC interaction there. So
yeah, because
let's get all the last little bit left over from downtime break stuff all sorted out. That would be good.
All right. Anything I should know about crafting costs for bandoliers or holsters or pockets or anything for my wands, or is that something that will come later in RP?
That's if it's a non-magical, it's negligible. If it's magical, then I need some specifics of what you want it to do. But if you just want to put them in there, that's fine. Just a regular bandolier is like 3 gold. So.
Mm. And what would a something of like fast hands be so that I didn't have to use I don't know, item interactions or
so a quick draw holster is 5,000. And that
5,000?
includes bandolier as well, yeah.
Okay, I think that's all my questions for now.
Okay, Storm, go.
Okay, so I guess the biggest thing is like I'm trying to consolidate my attunement stuff. That's like my biggest thing.
Yeah.
Because again, overall, I would like to attune to the Seckle Dagger.
Yeah.
But I just don't have attunement slots. So right now, my current Shade Leaf or Shade Mail is a +2 chain shirt, advantage on all stealth checks, and a mist form.
Yeah.
And I would like to combine Boots of Flying into that, and then ideally speaking, get rid or sell the Boots of Flying and the Shade Mail, and then wear whatever I have new. So I guess give me the price for that consolidation, and then I would get. Yeah.
To make an item that would combine both of those together is going to be 35,000 gold pieces. The individual prices between the two of those is 12 and 13,000 respectively. So you could sell those, or you could try to combine them together, which is the imposed cost of 35,000 gold.
Okay, so 35,000, and then if I were to sell what I currently have, the Shade Mail and the Boots of Flying, how much does that offset?
25,000. So if you sell the two pieces, it's 25,000. If you want to put them together to make them one item, it's 35,000 gold that you'd have to pay to do that.
Okay, so it's just better to create new and then sell what I currently have.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's I mean, it's you got a lot of stuff on your list that you want, and you still want stuff left over for special Emperor items. So maybe what you should do that might help is sell the items, meet with the Rexians, decide from there what you want to spend your gold on, because there are options that you don't have yet because we have to role play through it. That might be the best thing for you to do. And it's not like it's gonna cost you in game time or anything. All that time's already been spent, so that's fine.
Can you repeat that one more time? I didn't follow you.
Okay, so it says in your list there that you would like to have some cushion to left over for upgrades to the Emperor's Embrace.
Yeah.
But in order for you to unlock that, you have to go speak with the Rexians.
Yep.
So you haven't done that yet, so you don't know what options those are. So instead of spending a bunch of money now, you should just sell the things that you don't want and then go there and then see what the options are. Because if the thing is like, if you want Fly, right, that's something you can get at the Rexian place, is what I'm saying. Like, there are plenty of upgrades that you can get to that you don't have to have those items for.
I guess that makes sense. I guess my hesitation is like, for example, if I sell my Shade Mail, then I have no armor at all.
Well, I mean, if you sell your Shade Mail and you sell your boots and you don't like the options at the Rexian, then you just buy an item that's both those things put together anyway. You see what I mean? Like, you just do it anyway. Like, there's no loss here.
True.
It's just a list of stuff that you want in the order in which you want it. Like, for example, you said that you wanted fast healing. Well, there's two different types of fast healing. There's base fast healing, which is operative only in certain instances. And then there's the Ring of Regeneration, which is the most basic heal over time item. It's 20,000 gold, but it gives you pretty damn good healing. It's 10 HP around, I believe. So it's really good, but it's 20,000 gold pieces, so it's a pretty big chunk out of your personal funds. So if you want like stuff like that, and then you also want new armor and all that stuff, you have limited funds, so you have to really prioritize what you want in order to be able to get to it. Like the decks themselves also are going to be fairly expensive. Like the deck of Reconnaissance, which is the thing that you wanted to be able to maintain contact with the ship while you're planet side, that's going to cost you about 16,000 gold pieces. And that's already including the fact that you have advanced your communications array. That's just for you to deck into it. There are other decks as well, but the real thing here is, which of these options do you value the most? My recommendation is sell the stuff that you're looking to replace, go to the Rexians, talk through it, find out if any of that stuff tickles your fancy, and if not, then you can either craft an item out of your Primordial Essence, Chimera Hide, and Dragonbone, or you go and you just buy something specific that you're looking for, or you spend it on decks. I mean, it's really up to you.
I guess my hesitation is like how much in-game time that's going to take I guess work through all of that.
I mean, other than the roleplay, which we'll be roleplaying, so, but other than that, it won't take any in-game time because all that time's already been taken. So if you wanted to get something crafted, it's just instantly done because during the downtime, all of that in-game time it would take has been taken. It's already been spent.
Well, I meant like me being like, okay, well, what happens if we put this in there and that in there and, whatever. That's kind of what I meant.
I mean, that's not going to take any more time than it normally would have anyway, because we still have to confirm what items and stuff people want. I mean, it's like, hey, I want to do this, here are the items that I have. I'm like, okay, I roll it, it's done, boom, here you go. That's how it works. It's not that complex, not really.
So if I were to sell my Shade Mail and Boots of Flying, how much gold would that give me?
25,000.
25,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then if I guess I have one more deck that I can sell as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which is that one that just lets me ping other Astral Marines.
I would not sell that one.
Okay. Fair.
That's a Rexian deck. You'll want that one when you go talk to the Rexians.
Well, I have other Rexian decks.
So that one lets you talk to other Astral Marines. It's how you communicate with them.
I can't just talk to them in Rexian?
You can, but I'm just saying that that's probably going to be one you're going to need if you want to be able to communicate with Astral Marines in the field. Do you see what I mean? Like with their helmets on? That's why they have those.
Yeah, I get it. I just don't have the deck slots, I guess, to use it, but...
Well, you can always change those out, though. Like, if you think, oh, shit, there's a Astral Marine presence here, let me switch my deck out so I can talk to them. It only takes a short rest, which is like an hour.
Okay. Well, why don't I do this the reverse then?
Okay.
I'm gonna slate the Shade Mail and Boots of Flying to be sold if I find something that's gonna replace it.
Sure. You don't have to sell them right now. I'm just saying, pretend as if you're going to, and then make decisions based off the money you have with that. And then that way you can be more sure about what you have access to. Because if you want better armor that gives you things like better AC or better stealth checks or, form shifting. All that's perfectly valid and good. It's just you have to just find the... I need to know exactly what you want, right? And commit to those type of things. But you can't do that until you have all the options, which some of those options are behind roleplay, so...
Alright, sounds good to me.
Alrighty then. Alright, do we have anybody else?
Yes. Unless someone
What's
else
up,
wants
Luka?
to go. Okay. Quick question for you. Do you go by the rules of how much your strength ability is with what kind of armor you can get?
You mean that you have to have 15 strength to wear heavy armor?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not in this system.
Okay. Okay. Since I'm able to wear heavy armor, our proficiency to be able to wear it, I want to see which armor I could get that would upgrade his AC.
A lot. Do you have any more specific stuff?
Do any of them, or can I get one that would add any resistances, such as
now
like,
we're talking. What kind of resistances? Resistances
I
to
got like maybe I don't know,
like fire, acid, things like that.
like poison or paralysis, or I guess like status effects things.
You got to choose which status effects.
Okay, only one.
The more you choose, the more expensive it gets.
Okay. I'll choose poison for now.
Poison?
Because I think that's no
Okay,
brainer. Like paralysis, I'm not too worried about being that, since I feel like that's more of a Seino thing. Since he's the hard hitter and no one wants that. So.
Do you want resistance or immunity? The difference there for +1 heavy armor that has +1 heavy armor with poison resistance is going to be about 11,000, and immunity is going to be 21,000.
Oh God, that's gonna be most of my money. I would say resistance.
Resistance 11,000.
Yeah.
Easy clap.
All right, I'm not gonna lock anything yet until I get the full price point of everything that I would like to get.
Okay, what's up? What's up next?
Next is increased movement. I guess I need like footwear. What's that?
Alright, what kind of movement? Do you want fly movement? Do you want base movement?
I don't need to fly, since my ability to hover can also be over water and other sorts of matter, and I'm not really encumbered by tough terrain. Flying can be nice. Okay, so what is the price difference between if I was to get something for flying rather than just increased movement, like on the ground?
Well, you can get like boots. Hold on, let me go see how much those boots are. You can have your base movement speed increased by 10 feet for 6,000 gold.
Okay, 10 feet for 6,000. Cool.
Yep.
Okay. And then for flying, if I choose to fly, because flying won't add to your actual like movement speed, right? It's just its own separate thing. If I'm understanding it correctly. Yeah.
Go ahead, Storm.
I was gonna say my fly speed is 60 versus my normal is 30.
Okay.
With boots of flying, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right. Now I'm getting a better handle. I don't fly, so I don't know.
Base boots of flying is 13,000.
13,000.
You're basically buying the same thing, the same item that Effie's selling.
I mean, if she doesn't want to give it up. I mean, if she wants money, that's fine. That's cool.
I want money.
Yeah. Understandable. I don't blame you. Alright, so basic 10 feet be 6,000. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let me I wrote stuff down on my paper, and I could just look at Luka's time and Spencer's and Hot Topic. It's right there. Alright, increase. Got that. Can I modify my staff to potentially reabsorb the spell? Like, is modifications going to be more or less? Or should I just buy a whole other weapon that has that sort of ability?
You're wanting to add what?
I would like to have my staff, instead of losing the spell if I miss a hit, to potentially, or be able to reabsorb it, so then I can use it for something else if I miss.
Yeah, so that kind of specific effect is advanced, and that's going to be outside your price range.
No! Poor! Okay, still. I would really love to be able to reabsorb some. How much is it? Just out of curiosity.
The basest version of a spell feast. No, it's probably a lingering effect. So it would be conduit. That'd be 28,000 gold pieces. That'd be all your money.
28,000. Oh God. Okay. I'll look into that. I'll invest into that for our income later. Get that later. That would be so nice.
Next thing I want to talk to you guys about is going through your ship stuff.
Oh yeah.
Now this is also for chat's sake. So you were going through. You are getting the alchemical facility. You are getting the mining facility. You are hiring a crew of gnomish engineers. And all right.
At tier 3.
Tier 3, yeah.
Yep.
Gabagook, the explorer, and his lollipop guild. Tier 3 crew, which will fully man. You also have the gnomish bonus of having 5 extra crewmates that don't take up any space because gnomes are stackable. Very good.
Very saved nice. Inventory space. Also, Arcadum, one question because I forgot about it. The Ring of Gloom that I have, how much would that be sold? It's during that. Yeah, I can post it in chat.
Yeah, just post it for me.
There.
Okay, and one last thing. What items specifically that you mentioned that I could look into to increase my channel divinity? And where can I... Is that a roleplay thing, or do I need to actually just buy it?
So the augmentation of your channel divinity can be done through magic items, but to get more of them, you're going to have to talk to gods. You're going to have to pray, which is a major role. That's a major roleplay moment. So.
Okay, all right. I'll just put a star on that.
You can get
11 for roleplay.
You can get 11,000 for that ring.
11,000. And how much for my +1 breastplate? It's just normal breastplate.
4,000.
4,000. So that would be in total 15,000, right?
Yeah.
How...
I mean, the extra damage is nice.
It is, but I have a great idea. Also, I cannot wear it because I already have 3 attunement slots now, and the scythe is better. How much would the potion of invisibility get me? I basically want to get 1 more K.
800 gold for the potion of invisibility.
800K. Okay, then I would. God, I'm. Wait. How much? Shit. What can I sell?
Can I ask one more question before I actually finish my whole thing?
Go ahead, buddy.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yes, yes. It's my turn. And the research thing I asked about, is that also just in roleplay, or can I just
Look.
research into topics about the contribution of Capitalist Stand and what helped lead to the quote unquote success or the success.
Yes, that is a
Okay.
major roleplay thing. Yes.
More
You're
roleplay. Okay.
Wait, what do you mean more? That's what we're here.
I'm not being I'm not being disgusted. I'm just like, I guess more roleplay.
Well, yeah, like, that's a huge thing.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to confirm that. I think I had one more thing. Oh yeah, consumable. Can I just message you what I would like to get for consumables, and you can tell me how much that is?
I just put in your break list.
Okay, thank you. All right, now I'm done.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Seino, do you only need 200 more gold to get the thing you want?
Yes.
You can have 200 of my gold.
I'll take it.
There you go.
Okay. So by selling my Ring of Gloom, the breastplate that I don't use anymore, the potion of invisibility that I never used, I don't need it, and the 200 gold from Irha that gives me 16k. I buy the freaking the book, the here, Astral Legion Fighting Manual. Yes.
You did it.
I did it.
Yippee.
What does it actually do? Like, it does say it gives me the fighting, like it gives me access to their fighting styles. What does it do mechanically, basically?
You'll see. We don't have time to go over all that right now.
All right.
I'll just type it up.
Gotcha.
For you.
Yep.
Oakley dokley. Anybody else have anything else they want to go over?
3 hours of roleplay.
3 hours.
Oh, the roleplay. Listen, we've been battling for a whole month, okay?
6
We
weeks.
deserve it.
6 weeks.
We'll get
A
to
month
it. We'll
and
get to it.
2 weeks. We deserve it.
I'm not entirely angry by doing entire roleplay. In fact, I don't think we've had enough roleplay.
Yeah, that's. You guys are giving me mixed vibes right now.
I want the roleplay.
I want the
else.
roleplay.
Like, what
I
the
used
fuck?
anything else, and I said that I want to do 3 more hours of roleplay. I love it.
Oh,
I
okay.
love roleplay.
Oh, okay. Let me make sure. Sometimes you'll be like, I really like this. I don't like this. You guys can't wait for you guys to meet more characters like Gabagook.
God, no, please, no more gnomes.
I got like teased by roleplay this session. I was like, yeah, we're gonna go do it, and now I'm like edging myself on roleplay.
Well, there's. Oh my god. Like. Fucking. Well, I have great news. There's a lot to do on Arist. Also, because we haven't really been able to show chat, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Look at this sick map.
It's super cool.
Look at this
It
map,
is
dude.
So cool.
This is awesome.
It's so cool.
You guys are in the.
I like those chromosomes.
You guys...
Me too.
They're just kind of scattered all over the place.
The what?
The chromosomes.
The chromosomes.
Yeah, you see like these things.
Yeah.
You mean the antenna?
Yeah, the chromosomes.
We call them chromosomes.
Oh my god. We call them chromosomes. Did you see all those ladies with big boobies?
Yeah.
Yes, the X chromosome.
Big old.
Far more powerful.
Huge.
That's why the X chromosome is dwindling.
Make a look a high, make a look a hidey ho. Alrighty. Let's see. Sure, we got everything else taken care of. Okay, you guys talked to Gabagook, you got him, Alright, so I guess we'll do some guild setup here. Which guilds would you guys like to visit first?
I'm for sure going to the Rexen and Witchlight guild halls.
The Witchlight, you say?
Yep.
Ooh. You want to go speak with the witches?
That's right.
Sounds good.
I know Sera wants to go to the Taladonic one.
Yes.
I had a pretty big list. I needed to go to the Taladoni one. I needed to go to the Ragdarian one. I need to talk to Babylon, and I wanted to do the Eris stock market.
The Eris stock market. Let's go.
Investing in stocks.
Let's go. Dude. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm going to do so much research to make it sound like I know what I'm talking about.
I invest in gnome coin.
I invest in the gnome mark.
Is there a casino here?
I will raise that value myself.
Is there a casino?
Yeah.
There are many casinos, many dens of gambling.
Oh no.
Would you like to go lose it all?
What do you mean lose it all?
Can you lose it all?
Yeah, go bet against the house.
My boyfriend is the god of luck, thank you very much.
Ah, yes. The boyfriend.
Okay. What do you mean lose? My boyfriend's god of luck. God, that was like the whitest I've ever heard. Oh my god.
Don't you know who you're talking to?
Dude, that was like premium privileged StormEdge talking to me right now, dude. Like, just, what do you mean? I don't.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Do you know who my boyfriend is?
Yeah. You might have heard of him.
Oh my god.
His name's Specklecuse.
Hearing Essie do that voice, dude, like, am I gonna have like a Mean Girls episode where you guys just walk around just
Oh, you want to
shitting
hear
on
my
people?
Valley Girl voice?
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
I do have a question though.
Yes.
Are there like training grounds or something where one could practice with familiars, or ritual grounds or whatever needs done for Ayaza? Maybe even Goldenveer.
Yeah, sure. You wanna? Oh wait, I just remembered something. There is mount racing in Arist. You guys,
Gamble!
Nice, let's do it. Let's get some fucking money.
You just remembered that?
Do you want to take Aeon and Ayaza to the fucking track?
I want to go. Can I go? I have a dragon.
Are
Please.
my horseshoes of speed going to be illegal?
No.
Oh,
This is the red line. Anything goes.
Hey, that sounds fun.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys have never watched Redline, it's so good.
Yeah,
Watch Redline.
I showed
so
Essie.
good.
I showed
I
Essie.
don't know what that is.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's such like a gorgeous animation, and it's so raunchy in a good way. It's so
the
good.
racing one, right?
Yes,
Yes, it's the
one.
racing one.
The red
Wait, is that the one where the guy is walking so, like, running so funny? Where he's, like, fully, like...
No, that's Devilman
He's like-
Crybaby.
Yeah,
Ah.
Rainzz. It's the guy that's running
really
so funny.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but that's Devil Crybaby, whatever.
Hey,
That one
Astra
might
understood it. That's all I
Hey,
needed.
Rainzz, you want to eat some more fries for the fatherland, bro?
God fucking...
Some fatherland fries, dude? That's a new chain
Oh, I
idea.
want some
Go
fries.
make that chain.
I opened that here in Germany.
Dude, that would be so great, dude. Just like, what's some fatherland fries?
God, I would be hunted down immediately.
Anyway, yes, you can take your horses to the track if you want.
That's cool. But I also meant, because, like, I've got RP stuff to level up Ayaza,
Yeah,
and Astra's got RP stuff to level up Goldenveer.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yep.
We can go over that.
Yep. We've
Okay,
been waiting a long
yeah.
time to do that.
Cool. Great.
So it sounds like next session is us RPing and then leveling up our familiars.
It might be two
Yeah.
sessions. I mean, honestly, there's a lot that we all want to roleplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we're in any rush, personally. I mean, I think it's good that everyone's getting their own personal things
I mean,
going on.
we can get through it pretty efficiently, I think. Like, I mean, it's
With
really
gnomish efficiently?
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna do it gnomishly. Very efficiently. Gnomishly efficient.
We're gonna do like the Lollipop King.
Also, all these sick new maps. I get to show you guys for Arist.
Arist sounds really cool.
Yeah.
This reminds me of your comic, actually.
Also
This
have
kind of vibe.
Also, a big fucking art order coming in just for this place.
Nice.
I'm gonna RP as a Goomba tower and like stack up with all the other
As
nodes.
a Goomba tower.
Yes.
Oh, my eyeballs.
I'm excited to meet this black market's Fates guy, whoever he is.
All right,
Deep
let's see
City.
here. Is there anything? Actually, we should probably meet him real quick.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's gonna set up a bunch of stuff for you guys. How much time do we have? We got a little time. Let's do that. Give me a second. I have to go fucking... Man, I haven't seen his art in forever.
Oh.
Oh.
Please stop. I hate that. I don't know why. That's like a huge pet peeve. But when people go, huh? Like, I don't know why. It drives me fucking crazy. Like,
I understand.
like I'm gonna kill a koala. Stop it.
They probably
Goddamn.
deserve it.
Not the koala with the chlamydia.
I don't know why it drives me crazy. It just does.
Huh?
Just,
You know, koalas are.
huh? Like,
It's
Huh?
just a way to show we're interested, like, boom, you know?
Honk.
Say anything
Yes, like
else.
the honk.
Say anything else, please. Just
The goose honk.
Okay. I will
Honk.
honk instead.
yeah, just
Honk.
be a fucking goose.
The funny thing is, I didn't even say ha. I said oh, but it just came off wrong.
It was accented. Ho.
Honk.
Arcadum,
I turned French. Ha.
Yes,
Arcadum, you need to play the Untitled Goose game with a random.
I already have.
Well, you need to play it again with a random person in the community. See what happens.
No. I don't
You're
think I will.
mean.
Didn't
You're
Yes.
mean.
Yes.
Kyonk, kyonk.
Honk honk. I love Goose Game.
Honk honk.
You're
Honk.
mean. Yes.
Well, I'm glad you know it.
I'm very, very rude, mean / bad boy. That's me.
Oh, bad boy. Sorry. I want to shut up.
Is it possible to hold off on the interaction on this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Because I'm having a splitting headache and I forgot to take my
okay. Well,
pain medication.
never mind then.
I'm so sorry.
I'll just
I
I'll
forgot.
just put all this away. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I mean, okay.
It's just like I can't concentrate when I have a
That's
huge
it. I
headache.
guess.
Then we pack it all up.
Good second.
I'm sorry.
To better soon, like.
What's up, Storm?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Question for you.
Yeah.
I have something else in my inventory that I probably want to sell.
Okay, what's that?
It's that skirmisher's bow from Conflux.
Oh.
And it's a +1 short bow. It gives you 10 extra movement speed, and after dashing, this weapon grants 50 feet range on its next attack.
9,000 gold.
9,000. Okay, cool. Thank you.
There you go.
Let me see if
Thank
there's
you.
anything in my inventory I don't want in my inventory.
I forgot Luka named it Luka's Time and Spencer's.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
And hot topic.
And all of Lolly's is in capital letters.
No.
Also, Roxa, you should see how much, if you're replacing that breastplate that Effie got you, that cost her like 45,000 gold. So
I
you
know. I was just like, oh shit. I feel so bad. But I feel like Luka would hold on to it for sentimental value.
Oh, you should see how much you can get for it.
How much
Hey,
is
question.
Arcadum?
Yeah, after Luka, I have another question for selling ways.
How much is it with a little engraving of Secocuse? His little symbol.
What? What's the question?
The half plate armor that Luka has.
Mhm.
That's +2 that Effie gave to him.
That was 45,000 gold.
Yeah.
How
what
much
about
is that? How much is that if he was to sell it?
Is it just +2?
I believe it is. Hold on. Let me check.
10 gold.
Yeah, it's a pap plate, but full of love armor +2.
I love ads.
Okay.
The love adds to the value.
Full of love, huh?
Yep.
Oh yes.
Has a small engraving of a mug on there somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere. Luka hasn't found it yet.
Oh, he did. He would have to clean it. Like,
Does
he would have
Effie's
scratched it a little bit.
Does Effie's dew armor have a cycle cues like thing anywhere on there?
She doesn't have new armor.
No, the stuff that she's wearing right now on her token.
Yes.
It does.
Yeah, look at her boot.
Bzz.
Is it on this? Oh, what?
Yeah, look at her boot.
I'm sorry, I keep
I can't
missing
see it.
It's on her boot.
Hell yeah!
Let's
I was
see.
making sure because I was
That-
like, that'd be so weird if she didn't.
let's see,
That's cool, though.
+2 hallowed plate mail gives you, or half plate is going to be 16,000 gold pieces.
16,000. Hold on. 16,000.
It's used.
I
It's
fucking
used.
knew it.
It's
I
used.
knew it.
Wait. That's a mental value outside the window.
Our thief got scammed.
I got scammed.
60. Okay, what does that bring my new total?
Outlaws Rachel.
You're gonna sell it and not give any of the money back to Effie?
You're gonna sell stuff too and keep it for yourself. It's fine.
I sold like $50,000 worth of items and distributed it against throughout the party.
How about this? Anything I have left over, I'll give it back to Effie.
Okay, fair.
Okay, question.
Yes.
How much?
I always have my girls back, but I do think it was agreed that Effie was going to carry everything for us.
This is true. How much would the scroll with the spiritorium sell for?
Oh, wait. Do we have that?
I do. I still have that.
Spell that?
No, I'm not.
I
I'm
thought
not
the
gonna sell it. I'm
spider
just
house was the spiritorium, and we left the spider house because we teleported away from it.
No, the spiritorium's still with him. His number is class. The spider house is the spiritorium, but I'm pretty sure he still has it because it's still in my inventory.
So
It's
when
never
we-
deleted.
Arcadum, when we teleported away through Effie's back door, did the spiritorium come with us?
No.
Oh, so I don't have it anymore.
No.
Aw, that's so sad. Okay,
How
let me get rid of
wild
that.
that would be.
But how much? But if I did have it, how much would it sell for?
A lot.
Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm gonna keep it in my inventory because maybe one day we'll get it back.
That's real estate. We're starting getting the big money.
That's real
We're
estate.
talking about Effie's back
That's-
door.
Right.
That's high value nowadays.
Speaking
Well,
of
maybe-
Effie's back door, how much money per John can I get if I prostitute myself in Arist?
Okay, so if you want to do that, depends on which brothel you go to, because each of them have different reputations and clientele. Depending upon that also is how valuable you can make yourself. Whilst you may have big bouncing bosoms and you might think yourself to be quite attractive, you will have competition in Arist. For Arist caters to all sorts of tastes, both the familiar and the quite alien. Depending on how well you roll and how well you do is how much you will be valued at for market, and therefore how much you will make per John.
How much on average? Like, what's the lowest amount?
So this is a huge variance because it's all reputation based. So the lowest amount is like a 10 gold handy in an alleyway. And like the highest would be like multiple tens of thousands for a single evening.
Okay, what if it's a package deal with Effie and Sera?
So all of the rules that I just talked about apply to both of you. So it's
Right! It's like buy one, get one free.
She needs to know the stock market, so she needs to know how much that she has to go get.
Oh my
In the
god.
sex industry.
What is your
Arist.
charisma, by the way? Effie.
Who, Effie?
Yes.
Hi, it's 15.
I can add on to it as a salesperson. I have
Mine's 11.
I have 17 charisma. Can
But
I add
don't
a
worry,
bonus
I
to
have
that?
proficiency with persuasion.
Is Irha gonna be our pimp?
Yeah, are you gonna pimp them, Irha? Like, what's
Yeah.
Please do. Please be our paladin pimp.
The picture
Are,
of
are you going to be their pimpidin?
Pimpidin? I mean, if Maelie allows it, getting cash, yeah.
Oh my god.
the image of a girl with 6 wings on their back and like full like almost like power armor, a devilish fiend with tentacles as like the lower half. They're getting sold as prostitutes by a paladin.
Oh yes.
Like, oh my god.
I don't think Irha has ever followed a god, nor does he know
Maybe
his
his
current
oath
oaths.
to the god of lust.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
gonna be
that'd
strict.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Anyway, again, I totally would if Maelie allows it.
Are you guys memeing, or do you actually want to go through with this?
I need to know how much
I don't
money
know.
I need.
Yeah, how much money are we
same.
gonna make?
If I'm desperate, then desperate times come for desperate measures.
Okay.
But hey, but the real
Irha.
question is, is Maelie going to allow it before we go for it?
Maelie, do you want your man to go pimp out 2 other girls?
Look, I don't know.
Oh my god. I make me a persuasion check, Irha. Here
Let's
we
get
go.
Yeah.
I mean, they're willing, so.
I think this is for Maelie.
Irha is not very good at selling your wares, as it turns out, but that's, I suppose, good enough for advantage. All right, Sera, Effie, and Irha go down to the meat market, where they
Wait,
see...
I need to actually know how much money we need.
Oh.
Sierra's not gonna go just sell herself a
Yeah,
lot.
I'm not-
We need to
me
know how much
neither.
money there
What?
is.
Yeah.
I believe I said that 2 different times, and you were so focused on the prostitution part.
And plus,
Arcadum, you missed that.
and plus, like I think this we could probably save for next time because I would actually like to have like a little RP with Irha and Maelie being
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, dude. Okay. How? You know what? I'll have the whole stock market thing ready for you. How about that?
Great.
and I will be ready
great.
to beg on my knees to Maelie.
Oh my god.
Damn. Please let me be.
Please let me be a pimp.
All right, good session, guys. What the fuck?
Yay!
Oh my god, we got to the end. Good job.
No, I don't know if he would
What
be,
a
but
nice
it'd be really
way to be
fucking funny.
back.
Oh, man.
Let's do it. Let's ball.
We'll talk about it.
I'm really
We'll
glad you guys
talk
are in
about
Eris
it.
though, because it's really cool to get to explore all this stuff.
Spaceport.
I'm very happy.
Like you said space porn for a second.
Spaceport. Spaceport with a T.
Dude, what if she just one of these days, dude, Essie's just gonna come in here and she's just gonna be just a completely different person. Like, yeah, I like space porn. What are you looking at, boy?
what you like?
Why don't you come over here and
you
kiss
like?
me with your pretty mouth?
Kiss you with your pretty mouth.
A pretty mouth. Goblin Essie, dude.
Yeah, fucking Goblin Irha. I can't wait for that arc.
You know, oh my god, Arcadum, you missed it. You missed before game. It was full goblin mode. You missed it.
Oh, I heard.
Goblin.
Well, good sesh, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in an hour and 45 minutes, I think, for
Yes.
Dark Sermon, I believe.
Yes.
Make sure I didn't, do drugs and forget my life real quick. It is...
Let's not pull a too mad. Sorry.
Yeah, so, like an hour and a half, yeah. All right, thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.